The mundane world you know is a lie, fraying at the edges. Follow the echoes of Metropolis, chase the truth to its source, and ascend. You are entering White Walls, a chronicle about Mage the Ascension and Kult Divinity Lost. Due to adult language and the violent nature and intense horror themes of our tales of terror and damnation, we encourage listener discretion. Welcome to Vorpal Tales, where we play terrifying tales and awesome adventures every day of the week. For you mage lovers, we have M20 weekends now, beginning with Technocracy Reloaded on Saturdays at 8, and then this on Sundays at 9. If it's the dark and scary that calls to you, we're playing Strange Aeons, the Thrushmore Terror, and Pathfinder 2e on Thursdays. And if it's a bit of sci-fi intrigue that you fancy, beginning next Monday, not tomorrow, but next Monday, Dune. Beginning next Monday. Yes, I'm repeating myself. And Tales from the Loop on Wednesdays.
Bad.
Then beginning later in April, when Tales from the Loop perhaps, we'll be playing Fallout on Wednesdays. For the next two Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern, we're supporting Jumpstart April. This week, They Came from Beyond the Grave, run by Steve. And next week, Geist the Sin Eaters, run by an impatient member of our audience telling us to hurry up right now. Be sure to check out our website, vorpaltales.com, see our complete calendar, recap of shows, and get the links to our past archives on YouTube. You will also find links to all of our social media and our Patreon. Be sure to click follow on Twitch so you can be notified of shows. And on YouTube, subscribe and hit the bell. All new current Twitch followers are entered into an automatic drawing for any free PDF of any of our past games. Once we hit the next double-digit marker, we just passed one, and 3 lucky people got a bunch of books. Special thanks to Onyx Path Publishing and White Wolf for gifting us the World of Darkness and all the support they offer. And to Helmgast for gifting us the newest version of Kult Divinity Lost. Thanks to our partners Astral Tabletop for the awesome virtual space we use to play our games. At Nate Mid for making our custom character sheets that you can also use to play Mage 20th Anniversary Edition on Astral. Thanks to Dark Somnium Music, Darren Curtis Music, and Savic Music for providing some of the sounds you're hearing, as well as Helmgast for letting us use the Kult Divinity Lost soundtrack. Links to all of this awesomeness will appear momentarily. Awaken Seekers of Enlightenment. Tell us of yourself and of your mage in this chronicle.
I'm first, aren't I?
Are now.
Yep, I am. Hello, everybody. I am Steve. You can find me all over the internet at Voodoo Arcade. And tonight I am playing Drake, the Punch Mage, or Akashiana, as I think they're also known. Also, I assembled an MMA Octagon, which is going to be awesome.
You're going to be sad about that in a minute, but carry on next.
God damn it. Don't take this away from me.
Not being allowed to fight.
It is now a hexagon, not an octagon. Very sorry. We could not afford all 8 sides. Hey everybody, I'm Ever. My pronouns are they, them. You can find me all over the internet as Changeling Ever, and tonight I will be playing Gabriel Alvarado Hargrave, who is our time mage of the Cult of Ecstasy. Yes.
Hi, America. Admiral Recluse on Twitter, and tonight I'll be playing Jose Vega, the Catholic priest and the member of the Celestial Chorus.
Hello, my name is Rachel. I'm Stolen Fires pretty much everywhere, and tonight I am playing the Hollow One Sophie and one of the combatants in tonight's Certamen. Certamen? I don't know. I've never actually said that word out loud.
Hello.
Kumite?
I'm next, right? I'm Harry, aka the Slippery Cat, host of Saratoga by Night, and I am playing Daniel, the douchey Order of Hermes Forces Mage.
Damn it, Eric.
Kumite.
Please begin Mortal Kumite combat.
I mean,
However-
that's actually a term.
However, no fatalities or bestialities. When you win, you must do a... What's that love-tality one? That's what you must do, where you become friends. Friendship-tality. Yes.
What about babalities, where we just turn them into babies?
That's also acceptable.
I'm after Harry, correct? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Harry's. Well, either way. Hello, my name is Jared, and I am going to be playing Leo, the Get of Fenris.
professionals this week, ladies and gentlemen.
no.
Ever, please save us with a recap.
I will not save anyone. But Hot Dog Wizard says that they think it is pronounced Certamen, which sounds
Cardamom?
no, Cartimane.
I don't know what language it's from, so I don't know how to pronounce it.
Oh my god, same.
Like an Alan Cartman?
Ooh. Okay, now I'll say
It
this.
sounds like Cartman just spread out.
Cartman, that's what it is now. Thank you. Lacey screams, levitating above her bed and shattering the windows. Emma fusses while Tamara and Genevieve brood. Someone is at the door. Someone androgynous with oiled circuitry on their face and a pure white shirt. The newcomer is introduced as 57 and flickers, going back to a little girl before resuming digital form. I've decided to join your little team. I'm here to help. I'm here to play. 57's hands turn into medical tools, which they use to tend Lacey's wounds. Tamara's phone buzzes again. It's Pentex. Back to the house. We stand in shock at what we've all just been through. After a few fumbling attempts to say anything about anything, Vega uses his spirit in Prime to evaluate everyone in the room. Gabriel's aura is brighter. Daniel has streaks of red in his aura, and Sophie is just pissed off. The mirror shatters, revealing a podium on which sits the book. Libro Sidera Calum K? How do you pronounce it?
I'm just gonna let you have at that how you want. We're just gonna.
Kelumke exterita fugit abuloth sebic, whose title means Book of the Terror from the Stars. Abeloth Sebic. It's written in multiple languages. Convenient for those without Google Translate. We're not sure how to go about finding Leo. Sophie's worried about the neighbors they failed to evacuate, but no one knows enough about werewolves to know how to track him down. Vega vaguely remembers his hunter friends mentioning silver, but not enough about how to use it. Just then, we begin hearing sirens. Shit. We should get going. On the way out, we keep our eyes out for anything silver. Drake and Gabriel notice a few promising items, including an axe and a really weird-looking sword, and what looks like mithril armor. As we run out of the house, Gabriel notices 2 large wolf prints from when Leo landed, and then uses his correspondence magic to follow a silvery trail to wherever Leo might be. It's a half hour at a full run, which wins Daniel, but we find Leo laying buck naked in the middle of the mud. At least we think it's mud. We're a little nervous about waking him up, but Sophie can tell there's still Leo in there, and Drake uses his own magic to gently wake Leo. Leo wakes up with a terrible headache. We're not quite sure how to talk to him now. Gabriel's nervous, but Drake quite literally gives Drake quite literally gives Leo the shirt off his back. We're trying to figure out how to get back when headlights pop on. It's the creepy kidnap van. But it's not an enemy driving. It's our new ghost friends. Gabriel drives like he's done this before. We arrive at the lighthouse where there are cops. Sophie agrees to go talk to them while Drake makes a few calls, and Daniel decides there's no better time to start reading the books he picked up at the mansion. This leaves Vega and Leo alone, and Vega does his best to provide some pastoral counseling. Leo reveals he'd always thought not being able to change was Gaia taking mercy on him. He explains the legend of the Black Spiral Dancers, werewolves of murderous rage, how he was taught to fear them, and fear becoming them. Vega reveals he knows his own soul is different, and says how he confronted this part of himself and overcame it. But Leo can't stop being a werewolf the same way, and he feels like a ticking time bomb of rage. Especially because his twin brother already fell to the black spiral. And Leo knows that once one family member falls, that makes the others far more likely to follow suit. Vega comforts him. Drake and Sophie strategize on how to handle the problem of having left a lot of physical evidence behind. Sophie reports their SUV stolen, while Drake calls local politicians to try and stonewall the investigation. His contact is a bit cranky, and begins spamming him photos from the house, including shots from the kitchen and a beautiful but rotten banquet and skinned guests. Delicious. The skin is gone, but Drake understands how they could have been used to create a powerful, evil vessel. Drake's contact says the FBI will be there soon, and Drake does his best to convince his contact we didn't do it. The last thing we hear is him complaining about creepy-looking black suits before the line goes dead. Sophie and Drake briefly discuss what to do. Sophie doesn't want to make any decisions on her own, so they call a house meeting. They still aren't sure what to do when the doorbell rings. It's a Norwegian biker convention on our doorstep. The biggest and toughest of them walk right up to our doorstep and waits. And waits. Leo answers the door, only to be swept up into a tremendous bear hug. He raids our fridge for beer and toasts Leo's first change. He introduced himself as Balder and wants to hear the entire story. Leo still seems to have problems talking. Sophie tries to play bard for Leo, but he interrupts her. Leo wants to meet the pack leader first. A small redhead woman called Kari comes into the room, and Leo feels an urge to show her his belly. She examines Leo and decides he'll do. She grabs another beer and waits for Sophie to tell the tale of Leo's first change. She does her best to talk him up, and after Sophie is done, she gives us all a significant look. Drake may stay, but the rest of us make ourselves scarce. Kari says she knows about Leo's brother. She doesn't hold anything against him, but if Leo can destroy Lacey within a lunar cycle, he has a place in her pack. They discuss pack matters before Kari and her entourage take their leave. The talk about the technocracy resumes. We don't have the firepower to fight both them and the Nefandi, and since Leo is committed to killing Lacey, we're not going to flee. Just as we are deciding if we should reach out to the technocrats or wait for them to come to us, the doorbell rings. Again. It's a DHL delivery person who simply drops a folder off and leaves. Inside the folder is an FBI field investigation document dated tomorrow. It details the crime scene found in the murder house and lists various evidence found. Nothing mentions any of us. Nothing. Seems we owe the technocracy a favor. Or at least they won't actively interfere with what we're doing. Gabriel confirms that the technocracy have any number of ways to monitor our chantry. We skip to the next day. It's been a long day. We all need sleep. Gabriel uses his own magic to figure out where the portal ended up. Their personal wards are back up, but at least we have another lead. We take a moment to examine the wonders we obtained. Sophie has several collars she is reluctant to use, and a whip belt she's content to let Daniel continue to own. Gabriel realizes he has a suit of chainmail. Sophie's interested, but the suit repels her. Ugh, it's got God all over it. This belongs to Vega. It's a tremendously powerful wonder, which keeps him safe from pretty much any evil thing in the world. Apparently including Sophie. Gabriel also realizes he has a strange, perforated sword. It has a strange series of runes along both sides of the blade, indecipherable except for the Old English letters reading Excalibur. Gabriel decides to hand this off to Leo. Best glaive ever. He also realizes that the silver bottles he found are liquid, magical fire, and gives those away as well. Sophie receives girthy candles of Manifest Goth. Oh, God. The sticking point, however, is when we come to an amulet that might assist in the raising, control, and banishing of Umbrood. Sophie, having found a book to this end in the cursed house, is interested. So is Daniel, and several others. When negotiations break down, only one option remains. Certamen.
Yes, Hot Dog Wizard, girthy candles.
Girthy candles.
For the full context of that reference, go back and watch our They Came From Beyond the Grave from a while ago on our YouTube channel.
So, before anything else happens, Harry, how much time did you spend during this awesomely not busy week for you to prepare for your battle with Rachel?
Yeah, you know, I just finished up midterms. My preparation for the battle is I have a character sheet open, and I think I might be able to, swing this one.
Ed and Rachel, how many volumes of preparation did you write?
2.25 pages.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh!
Even came up with custom names for the attacks.
Oh!
You did? Oh my god, fuck you.
You're gonna get
She
destroyed,
named
Harry.
her
Is-
attacks. It's
is-
game over, bro.
Is the
I
betting
feel
open
like-
for this match?
I'll just I'll cast Power Word
Gabriel-
Kill, break the rules.
Gabriel will be the bookie, because clearly the father will not handle money in such a sinful way. But I'd like to point out, Harry, that this is what happens when you piss off your DM in a changeling game.
Wait, Harry hasn't pissed me off at all.
Oh, well, true.
I've just been
It's referencing when he, like... What was it?
when every episode I continually dismantle whatever plan Rachel had going forward.
Yeah, yes.
I definitely had a very different story in mind for the Victorian era.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna go over to Drake and be like, $100 on a Sophie. Guarantee she's gonna land base him.
$100 I need. Oh. Yeah, no, Sophie's got this one for sure.
Yep.
So, no bet on that one.
If no one's voting for our friend Daniel over here, then there's really no point in taking bets, guys. I just want to put that out there.
I'll
Accurate.
bet on him.
You know, I was gonna. Ooh, interesting. I was gonna say, you know what? I can bet on Daniel. I got some cash to burn.
Okay. I have no cash, so $100.
I know my
could,
forces. I can
go a long way
do
for me.
something.
$100. Okay. I mean, I guess I can.
Actually, no. I got a better idea. If Sophie wins this, you buy me
Do you make
a crotch rocket.
And what are you putting up in regard to this?
What do you want?
I don't know. What can you offer me?
I have a really gutsy call.
How do we make a poll? I definitely want to throw a poll up.
That only Kimchi knows the magics of such.
He's in the
technical-
audience.
I know, I tagged
Give him a
him.
moment to put the poll up before we carry on, because what I'm going to say next will mess up the poll. So, Dwayne, help Steve. Apparently, it needs more parameters.
I don't know how to do it.
Try exclamation point poll, Steve. See what pops up since you're admin.
Well, I don't think we.
Wait. How do I?
Slash poll.
Aha!
Slash poll. Aha.
Okay. All right. So our first fight is Sophie.
How the fuck did you do 2.5 pages of prep? I'm just impressed at this point.
I'll post the link afterwards.
Oh my god. I have an idea for what I can do with forces, but it needs approval. It'll be fun. It should work. It'll be very silly.
I got it. I will
That poll,
be.
Steve.
Sorry, go on.
Just checking to see if Steve has actually figured the poll out and he's
Yep.
doing the thing.
Yep.
Okay.
It's currently up. Sophie versus Daniel. Who you got? You got two. Everyone, it's 2 minutes for the poll, so make sure you vote. You should be able to put some bits in there. This is our first poll, so if there's an error, we're just gonna get better with time.
It's not our first poll. It's your first poll.
Our first poll.
Dwayne does them all the time.
Dwayne does them.
So,
He's a pole master, a pole dancer, if you will.
Drake, you buy me a crotch rocket, and I'll be your sparring partner for the next 3 months. How about that?
You'll be my sparring partner for the next 3 months.
Or name your time.
I'll buy you a crotch rocket if you are my Certamen duel partner.
I don't think that's.
I'll buy you 5 of them.
Can I do that?
That's not how that works.
No.
I don't
And I
think
would
it
not
is
even-
either.
Hold on.
We'll wait for them to give you to give them that answer there, Jared. I'm sorry, Leo.
What?
Drake
I
needs
named
to
him
know
my
what your
terms.
bet is.
Yeah. I'm waiting on him.
He wants me
I'm
to
waiting
come
on
up. He
Drake.
wants me to come up with something that I want from him, and I'm kind of like, I don't really want anything from you. Like, I don't know. I don't need a motorcycle.
Don't you need a sparring partner? Stuff like that? I don't know.
I mean, I've got sparring partners. You know, I've got a lot of stuff, really. I've got a lot
Personal
of
chef.
Look, I got resources 5. I can just buy you one.
I have,
Okay.
Yeah, I have resources 4, so I can buy them.
Oh,
You know, it's
oh,
Yeah.
okay, fine. We'll go back to $100.
$100.
I could use $100.
You could use $100.
I thought I would try to go high roll there a little bit, but
No. I appreciate that. You tried to make a play. And that's
Yeah.
good. That's good for you. This is, you can't play the game if you don't have the equipment to.
I'm poor as shit. So, good point.
All right. I can bet you $100. Daniel,
$100.
Yes?
you got this.
I don't, but I'll try.
Normally I say chin up, champ, but keep your chin tucked.
I know that much.
Good job. Go get him.
You see Leo like massaging Sophie's shoulders, like, "Are you ready? You got this? You pumped?" Like in a boxing match.
Yeah, Sophie is very, very focused, almost in like a meditative state. And she has changed her tattoos again, so now they sort of swirl and move mesmerically across her arms and face.
Terrifying.
Whoa.
Multiple side things happening. I was hoping you would keep stalling, Drake.
I, on the other hand, will just be like doing a little stretch, cracking my knuckles.
All right, Daniel. All right.
Thinking of clever ways I can use forces that'll
All right, Daniel.
mess up Sophie.
All right, so.
Well, so I believe we agreed last week that we would get 2 hours of prep time.
Oh.
Yeah, is there any rituals you need to do?
What rituals could I do? Because I have a bunch of forces and I'm really good at high ritual.
You could probably do some wards of some sort, like protection ward.
You know what you should do? Yeah, you need
ward.
to turn the environment to your favor, but don't you mess up my octagon.
We've been over this.
Is there any way I could make the hexagon not have any friction, but for Sophie only?
That's kind of rad.
Yeah, that would be.
So
cool.
just she steps in and just slides.
That's going to be
I mean,
irrelevant.
that makes it easier to duck your fireballs, so I don't mind.
But it also makes it impossible to slow down. So you just keep bouncing and accelerating until you reach terminal velocity.
So
Would be irrelevant, but I mean, you could still do it.
No, yeah, I won't do that. I'll put wards on myself. What do I know? What what Sophie's good at? Probably not. I know she's on some slippery stuff.
You're the newest person to the group. I if I'm betting on him and kind of being his corner man, I'll just be like, all right, so she's gonna come at you. She's gonna come at. Okay, so heads up. She's gonna come for your brain.
Remember, just
Got it.
dodge.
She's gonna come for your brain hard. Okay.
Some fireballs.
So whatever you do, don't trust your own brain. Matter of fact, if you can take your brain out and put it in like a box somewhere.
Is there any way I could actually do that? Not like literally take it out of my brain, but like put my consciousness somewhere she can't get?
Oh my god.
Sure. You got Mind 4?
No.
Oh.
Wait, so could I
no.
make a force? So I'm good at forces. I've got
Okay.
Put a
two in
tornado
matter.
around your
Two
tornado
else.
around your brain,
Right.
Daniel. All right.
So, super secret things are done happening. I can focus now and save
yeah.
poor Daniel.
Good God.
Help me out. I'm so fucked. I don't
What
even know how
actually happens
Certamen
is,
works.
what actually happens is, 30 minutes into Drake trying to get the octagon built, your mentor shows up at the front door.
Oh.
Daniel. And he sweeps in with all of his awesome cigar smoking self. And he walks up to Rachel and he walks up to Sophie. Looks you up and down, kind of nods, walks over to you, Daniel. Says, all right. I understand you challenged this one.
I believe I made that mistake, yes.
To Certamen.
Yes.
Which, by the way, is how you say it. Put it in the Discord. It's Latin.
What's it mean?
It's a ritual form of challenge. I don't know what the exact definition is. The game is
Probably got
twisted
something to do
beyond-
with combat something.
formal, dueling. I didn't look up the definition. I went to one of those cool sites where it sounds the word out for you in the Latin. That's how I know. So,
The internet, that's how you know.
he walks over to Drake and says, what exactly are you doing?
Having
Daniel,
some fun.
you've been to school for like 10 years. How do you not know how this works? Rubs his
I
forehead.
had a stroke on my way over here.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Sure you did. You just weren't studying again. Barely passed those classes. All right.
That's true, but I did pass.
So here's
them.
how this is gonna work.
Whoa. So, okay, hold on. One, I don't know who you are. You're
I'm your
my
superior
home.
officer.
Drake. Do not.
I'm your superior officer.
It's not worth it.
I didn't join the military.
Drake,
I don't
it's not
have-
worth it.
Daniel.
You belong to the Akashiana, correct? I represent them in this matter because formal Certamen has been established. Therefore, yes, you will listen.
God damn it.
Damn, dude, just chill.
Drake,
Chill,
this
man.
guy's a pain in the ass. Just don't.
Like your headband, though. And then he whips around, and I'm actually going to read my prepared thing for you. He's not saying it like this, but for the players in the audience. Certamen. The formalized wizard's duel that has resolved disputes since the medieval era, since the High Mythic Age. Rare but fascinating, especially in this new era. This form of dueling involves a large, magical Certamen circle inscribed in a specially prepared ritual space outside of consensual reality. This circle must be prepared in a horizon realm because the entirety of the duel is 2,000% vulgar. You cannot run it in a cage in your house. That's why you need a master here. Early forms of Certamen usually involved the wizards getting into the ritual circle and then blasting one another with mystic might until someone surrendered or died. The obvious problems with this method made it unsuitable for the council as a whole. During the Grand Convocation era, Hermetic wizards refined their mystical trial by combat into a form that other non-Hermetic mages could employ, preferably without killing one another. After decades of adjustment, the traditions arrived at a ritualized duel method that drained Quintessence without inflicting physical or psychological injury. This legal form of Certamen became the official method for resolving disputes, although old-school wizards continue to duel with other methods as well. As you have declared official Certamen, Daniel, this will be Sword and Shield, the official standard formalized in the 1500s. In this match, each party agrees to the terms, putting up a stake as the prize for the duel in question. The rivals then enter the circle, which has been configured to shape, confine, and channel your energies. There are at least 2 antagonists. If more of you wish to enter the challenge, you can. It's a free-for-all. It's not 2 at a time. This is not an elimination. This is not a staged elimination. The circle will contain 1 to 3 Certamen marshals and the audience. This horizon realm will be the realm of forces, and whoever happens to be around today that is part of the Council of 9 Mystic Traditions will be your audience. The marshals enforce the proper protocols and make sure that all sides abide by the outcome of the duel. Depending on the circumstances, the match might open with an elaborate ritual, or it might just be no crotch hits, go. During the pre-duel ceremonies, each of you channels all of your Quintessence into a locus, which is a large sphere of shining energy. If you have tasks or get loaned Quintessence from allies, it also goes into the locus. The locus provides a target for the duel. Rather than attacking the mage, the rival strikes at the locus. Once the match begins, a dome of energies descends and surrounds the shield to protect the spectators. Each antagonist manifests a number of glowing spheres equal to your arete. 1 sphere per dot of arete. You then select 2, a gladius and an aegis, sword and shield. Then you take your lightsaber and your glowy shield and you beat the shit out of each other. The gladius attacks the opponent's locus and the aegis defends the locus. When one of you has drained the rival's Quintessence from the locus to 0, the match ends. Winner is declared. Each of your energy spheres is represented by 1 of your magical spheres. The energy sphere you grab and use is the sphere of magic that you can employ for special bonuses during the fight. You can switch between your spheres during the fight. However, your opponent can also attempt to knock your spheres away from you, so you have to waste time chasing them down. There's a lot of tactics that can go into this. Whatever 2 spheres you have as a sword and shield can provide a variety of fun special effects. These include... Hope somebody's taking notes. Correspondence. Correspondence can be used to disorient the enemy by warping space and time. You can add extra dice to the duelist's attack or defense rolls. When employed in this way, this supplies 1 extra die for every dot you have in the sphere. In any given turn, the bonus dice must be used for all attack or all defense, not both, but you can switch each turn. Entropy. When used as a gladius, entropy adds 1 automatic success to your roll. However, it also consumes 1 of your Quintessence points every time you drain an enemy's Quintessence point. So use that at your own risk. It's a dangerous tactic if you're ahead. Forces. If you employ a forces sphere and you roll at least 110, your gladius will hit them with something cool like fire or lightning or ice or whatever cool shit you want, getting you 1 extra attack for every 10 you roll on the attack. So if you roll 2 10s, suddenly you have 2 bonus attacks as your gladius starts shooting energy at Rachel.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Life. Used as the Aegis, the Life Spear provides soak die, one dot per dot in the sphere. Matter. For every dot you have in matter.
Yay. Okay, we are back.
Okay. Mind. Or matter. Sorry, we were on matter. For every dot you have in matter, you can either add 1 extra die to your attack rolls or 1 extra die to your defense rolls, depending on if you add it to the Aegis or the Gladius. Mind. Due to the almost invisible forms of mind-based weapons and shields, all attack or block rolls against a mind-based Gladius or Aegis add +1 to the difficulty to the defender or attacker.
That's brutal.
That's
oh my
rough.
god.
That's going to be interesting with your extra attacks combined with... Yeah, wow.
I
Prime.
guess maybe the forces will make up.
When tapped for reserve, the Prime Sphere allows the duelist to lower the difficulties for both attack and defense by -1 per rank in the sphere. Prime always wins when it's pure magic. Spirit. When used as a Gladius, add 1 automatic drain success when you actually hit the locus. So, 2 10s, for instance, would drain 2 extra Quintessence. So, if you
And
roll to hit the
as-
locus and you succeed in your roll 10s, you just drain it real hard.
And as a shield?
Doesn't have a shield bonus
Ah.
for a spirit. Time. For every dot in time, over the first dot, a duelist who taps time can spend a point of Quintessence from your locus to add bonus actions. Celerity.
So, can forces ever be used as a shield?
Forces also only has an offensive capability.
Shit. I am.
What was the first sphere you listed?
Correspondence.
What can that do?
Disorient you by warping space and time, giving an extra dice to either the attack or the defense, whichever it's attached to. Also, because you ritually agreed to certain specifications, you can add extra rules onto the Certamen, which you have done. You have 2 hours to prepare, during which time one of the marshals will oversee your preparations to make sure you're not cheating. However, anything you send to me, publicly or in the side, can be utilized in the battle. Sophie is ready.
Well, I know I'm gonna be.
Now, Sophie, you know the one thing you said why I was so excited about it, because that makes your defense so much better.
Is that the one I got the bonus XP for?
No, that one's because of the name.
Oh.
The glass shard one.
Oh, okay.
This is gonna be difficult. So forces is definitely real good at offensively.
Oh, also, I saw people in the audience talking about giving bonuses to whoever wins initiative. About that. In Certamen, initiative is re-rolled every turn, and you can choose what dice pool to use to set your initiative: Dex plus Arete, Wits plus Arete, or just Willpower. Every round, initiative is re-rolled. You can keep or change your dice pool every time.
Mm-hmm. So my willpower is real good, so yeah. I think I don't have any attacks planned. However, I think I have, because I don't know what that would even entail. Like,
So, first question. Is it just the 2 of them, or any other mages leaping in? You cannot participate, Jared, anymore.
No.
You can no longer create orbs to fight with.
No.
Sophie will go around and ask for donations of Quintessence because I do not have that much.
I will ask for donations as well, because I am not letting Sophie get that much of an advantage on me so quickly.
So, in the sitting room, underneath the grandfather clock you have that's ticking away, crackling sounds of a fireplace, either real or a white noise machine, Father Vega's flipping through his Bible when the door gets kicked open and both Sophie and Daniel come charging in, talking at the same time. Please, I need your Quintessence!
$50,000 to anyone who gives me Quintessence, and not Sophie.
I was just gonna lean on your Christian charity.
So, Father Vega, are you giving either of them Quintessence?
Unless they want a lecture from me, they really shouldn't ask. Like, Father Vega's mind is completely on finding the Nefandi and destroying them. And if we have a lead, like, if he sees this going on, like everybody's playing Street Fighter in the backyard, he's just gonna be like.
The master sticks his head in and says, "Have no fear, Father. Once we enter the battleground, time will stop. When you return here, only moments will have passed."
If I can give you a good reason, will that help?
And he looks at you and goes, "Magic," and he leaves you guys alone.
Father, do you have a church that you're particularly fond of? Would you like a
all
donation
churches.
to it?
My plan is to test out my skills and abilities so I know how useful they might be against a Nefandis.
It's admirable, but we may not come back from this fight against the Nefandi, and this is.
But if
what
we have
resources I
practice
was able to
fighting,
pull.
if we have practice using our magic in combat, the chances of us coming back are better, aren't they?
Potentially. Except that when you fight the Nefandi, you don't fight with rules. And with this, this is a very structured, very rules-heavy tournament that you're engaging in, from the sounds of it, at least.
Well, I'm not gonna kill Daniel.
Precisely. It's like, so whatever it is that
There
you're
are
going to
rules
go
in
through in
sparring
there
matches.
is not really going to prepare you for what's coming. Not really.
So
Does
I
that
can't
count as
really
the lecture?
buy
Do they
the
get
father.
Quintessence now?
He just goes back to reading his Bible. It's like, I'll be here waiting when you're finished.
Shit. Okay. Well, there goes that plan. How about you? You want a motorcycle, Jared? You can have one.
Jared
go up
doesn't
to him
have
like-
Quintessence. He's not a mage.
Fuck.
I can give you like shoulder rubs, but
Nah, you're good. Break.
What?
We don't have a proper octagon here. You want a proper octagon?
Oh, I got 3.
Jesus.
So,
I was gonna say, Daniel, let me help you out a little bit here. I'm gonna help you out because I'm in your corner and I'm your corner man. Your corner man's always got your back. That's their job, right? I got the cold press, I got the ice pack, I got the Vaseline. Like everything's gonna go your way, all right, man. But
I get the feeling that's incorrect, but
throwing out your money right now, not the best course of action. You might want to change tactics. Sophie, fucking loaded.
God
So
damn
she
it.
can match almost anything that you can throw out. So you don't
Daniel.
have an advantage there. Me, I'm doing okay. So
Leo laughs. You're fucking loaded too.
I'm doing
all of this is taking
okay.
place. All of this is taking place without Sophie, by the way, so Sophie will not be privy to Daniel's light bulb going off. 2 things.
Well, no, because Sophie is currently wheedling Quintessence out of Gabriel.
Right.
And
Daniel, 1, when all these people here tapped their node for the week, you weren't in the group yet. You could go tap the node.
I'm gonna tap the node. I don't even know what that means.
2, your chantry has a node. A big one. A powerful one. 2, you're a hermetic. As soon as you get to the battleground where all the audience is, all you gotta do is look around, and if you see any hermetic wizards, be like, trading favors for Quintessence.
Good idea. I'm gonna go tap the node. I don't know what that means or what that does, at least out of character. In character, I'm sure I do, and I'm very excited to do so.
That means you go to the light at the top of the lighthouse. When the light spins around and it hits you, and you meditate in front of it, it can recharge your quintessence. You can have a number of quintessence points equal to your avatar, unless you have dots in prime. Then it can be higher.
Okay, what's my avatar? Where does it say that on the sheet?
It's a background.
Oh. Let me check Astral. 'Cause it's not on my sheet here.
At least 3, but I don't remember exactly what we set yours at. So yeah, see what the Astral sheet says.
Okay. Not Technocracy. Tales of Terror. There we go.
Oh, you have it as Strong Awakening. That's what that is. So you can regain up to 3 points of Quintessence from the node.
Ooh, okay.
So, all you gotta do is roll your Arete against difficulty of 3 because their node is ridiculously powerful.
Okay, that's really good. 10s explode?
Yes. However, I was going to bring up, I mentioned this last night in the Technocracy game, 10s no longer explode on spellcasting rolls.
Okay, that is 4 successes out of 4.
You get all 3 points.
Hell yeah.
Now you can try to trade for favors, which in no way will screw you in future seasons.
Look, you know what?
For an advantage now.
At this point, I'll deal with it in future seasons.
That's
You guys are going to be
Daniel
doing
problem.
a lot of hermetic missions.
Oh, god damn it.
Right. So
Can
what
we
else do you do
ask-
with your 2 hours, Harry? That takes like 30 minutes. You got like 90 left. Sophie's already got a list.
So will rituals I do here help me out in there?
Yes, if they're legal.
Well,
Okay.
would like to do one more thing if she has time.
Yes, you can try to wheedle Quintessence out of Gabriel.
Oh, and also visit ancestral land home because I remember there being a note there.
There is. Is your Quintessence still full, though?
No.
Then yes, you could do that.
Okay, what should I roll
Difficulty
for
5 for that one.
that? And that is, I roll Avatar or Arete?
Arete. Everyone know, Zaftig has given you all a bonus die. Also, these two are all prepped, but I have not heard Vega, Gabriel, or Drake say if they'd like in on the melee. This seems like a Drake thing to me, a free-for-all fight. Every winner take all.
Well, so...
Do ones take away from successes?
No, not in this.
Oh, thank God.
the way we
Then
had...
I got 2 successes.
Oh, jeez.
2 points.
1. 2 successes, 2 ones.
Ooh, you get your 2 points of Quintessence.
Hagen.
The way we had talked
Correct Zach
about
rules, and only one character can do that, and he's not helping. Sorry, Steve, go ahead.
No. I was the way that we had talked about it last week is this was going to be a one-on-one between Sophie and Harry, and me and Gabriel were going to have a actual more traditional fight afterwards.
Oh yes, we did not
So-
mention this to the audience though. This was off cams, but anyone in the audience is interested to see how Gabriel and Drake do duking it out with fists? Because Drake is a martial artist, and Gabriel is supposed to be able to protect Vega. So, fighty bits battle.
You just see Vega shaking his head. God, these guys are children.
Hey, it's training.
So yeah, I mean, I wasn't sure if this was something I was going to jump into based on what we talked before. I didn't want to change the scene from what we had talked about with Sophie and Daniel.
That's because I saved the rules for this week. But you can.
Free for all, that sounds really freaking cool. I'm just saying.
Steve is now having a debate between Steve and the character, who would do very different things.
Um,
Don't pull a Steve. Pull a Drake.
pull a Drake?
Yeah. Don't pull a Steve who stabs people in the neck to get treasure.
Wait, what?
No, that's what Drake would do. Drake would fight just because it's a fight and he can prove he's the best.
Oh no, but Steve likes to stab people in the neck. Remember that, Eric? Are you having flashbacks yet? No, wait. Was that Eric? Yeah, that was Eric.
It was, but they shot each other, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That was a great.
Stab him in the neck.
Oh, that's right.
I'm gonna try to focus more on Gabriel, maybe.
Okay. So Sophie, go ahead and try to convince Gabriel to give you some more. Well, you've tapped out. You can't get any more quintessence from Gabriel. Wait, what's your max? What's your avatar?
You let me buy it up to 4.
Oh yes, you can. You can try to convince Gabriel to give you 2 points of quintessence.
Hey, Gabriel.
Hi? Why are you being so sweet?
I am always sweet to you.
Yeah, well, you are, but there's something in the voice. Never mind.
I
What's up?
am about to ask you for a favor.
Oh.
If you want to help me show up the hermetic.
Yeah, count me in. What do you need? Anything at all.
Quintessence?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I need it anytime soon. At least I hope not.
So Gabriel, here's a loaded question.
Oh, God.
How do you transfer your quintessence to Sophie? It can have any number of cool effects, but it must be personal or intimate.
Cult of Ecstasy.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Probably that classic high school stoner make-out scene where you like take in a big amount of smoke and you share it with the person that you're making out with. So, yeah. I forget what that's called.
I don't know what it's called, Sophie, but it tastes like cherries. That's some real good vape there.
Sure, Sophie's into it.
And it does get you a little high. Okay.
She will kiss Gabriel gently on the cheek and say thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, I gotta go sit down.
How much did you give her?
However much you needed.
I believe 2 will bring me to my max, which
yep.
is 5. Yeah, I no longer have only 1.
Okay. Daniel's master completes making the preparations, and the time takes the 2 of you to prepare. But what else is Daniel doing? What do you got for me?
I have no fucking idea. Let's see. So I know I can get quintessence. What is quintessence used for? Spell stuff? I'm assuming spell stuff.
No,
Yeah,
and Certamen, it's your hit points.
Fuck. Okay, I need to get more quintessence, but from...
That
I'll
can't
get it
happen
from
until
the-
you actually
yeah.
go into the cage, though.
I'll get it from the people. As for rituals, I'm good at high rituals, so is there any way I could do a matter ritual to, I don't know, amplify my defense in some way?
Sure. How much you have in matter?
2.
Roll your arete for me. Sophie,
Alrighty.
your rolls are done.
Okay.
All of your
4d10
things are at plus
difficulty.
2. Sophie.
Neat.
10's reroll?
Not anymore, because this
Not
is
anymore.
magic.
Okay. So that's
They do for everything that's not a spell.
2 successes.
So yes, plus 2 to your defense.
Yay. And can I do a forces ritual to make my forces hit harder?
Yes, same roll.
Perfect. Wait, oh no, I closed my sticky note. Okay. So plus 2 defense. Jotted that down. And let's roll punch. Okay, 2 more successes.
Additional plus 2 dice to your attack pool.
Perfect. That will pay
Good with that?
dividends. Honestly, at this point, yeah.
Okay.
That's enough for me.
At this point, the period of preparing rituals for each other is ended. I'm going to put this GIF in Discord for Harry.
Yeah, no.
Your master opens the portal to the domain of forces, which, by the way, when he opens it, your chantry actually has a couple fancy archways because it's an old-timey lighthouse. He turns the archway into the portal, and it actually opens a rift to another world. So when you look through the portal, you don't see the other kitchen room anymore. You would see, basically, it's a castle, and the top is open. When you look up into the sky, it's just a never-ending roiling storm, as if you were if you could see Jupiter from the bottom. And just like sticking your hand in, all your hair goes on in, and you feel really juiced. And the portal is open, and as soon as he completes the ritual and opens it, it's just like normal sounds, cheering right in the middle of everyone screaming and yelling. There's like 400 people scattered around the audience, and it's like a gladiatorial arena.
I'll give my speech. Friends, hermetics, countrymen. I need some help. My maximum quintessence is, 4? I'm at 3. If one of y'all could lend me one, that'd be cool. And throughout the battle, as I am inevitably whittled down by this hollowed one, any quintessence given will be returned as a favor later on.
Go ahead and roll your charisma plus preferred social roll.
Okay. Let's see it.
Standard difficulty.
I don't know how that's gonna bite us in the ass later.
It's gonna. Okay, do I even have any good social roles? I'm not a social dude. Academic, that's not one. Okay, so, oh my god, I'm not charismatic at all, by the way. This is bad as fuck. Okay. Who'da thunk? 1 success.
One success is still a success. It's just marginal.
Fuck.
So, sorry, there's more secret side things happening. You're gonna find out in a hot second.
Love that.
I like the grins on everybody else's face right now.
So basically, they're busy roaring and laughing and having drinks, and some of these guys are like, 1,000 years old. Well, not really many of those left anymore, but there's a few left that are several hundred years old. Beards all the way down to their belly button and shit. And there's mages from other traditions here too. There's like straight up Harry Potter Dumbledores walking around side by side with like druids that still actually have antlers tied into their hair, and they're wearing handmade braids and shit.
Honestly, kind of dope.
Ancient Verbena druids. And then side by side with legit hippies who left Earth during the 60s because that was the greatest decade. Nothing's better after that. And some of them are waving at Gabriel. Rose-tinted glasses and all. But when you mention that you're a hermetic battling a hollow one, you get the attention of several stodgy old men that are like, oh no, we can't have one of those emo bastards beating our people. That will not stand.
You have put your entire order's reputation on the line.
If you get embarrassed, you're
The
dead.
level of favor you will owe for this to these 4 masters will depend entirely on if you win or lose.
Oh,
If you lose, it's going to be a lot harder to pay back those
Sophie?
favors.
We're in the same group here, so keep that in mind.
One of them actually is a stodgy old Dumbledore-looking guy, but that's just a stereotype. The other 3, actually, one of them is an Indian fellow, probably northern India. I used to know the actual words for that, but I'm just going to say northern region because I'm going to mess the word up. He looks like he's probably about 150 years old. Like he's all wrinkly and old, but yet his eyes are alive and bright. And he's wearing multicolored vestments, and you actually recognize him. He is the Praxis of House Kazator, and he walks towards you.
Oh shit.
He looks you up and down like the supreme judge of your order, the oldest surviving archmage that still exists in the Hermetic Order after the events of the turn of the century, and he's like, I think you have a fighting chance, boy. And he reaches in his robes, and he pulls out, they look like some kind of spicy cinnamon stick. There's like 6 of them. And he just hands them to you. Now you have 12 more Quintessence in the form of Tass.
Oh, Jesus.
And then a girl walks up to you. At least she looks like a girl to you, but you feel like she's probably older. She looks like she's in her 20s, probably Nigerian. Very attractive, awesome hair. And she's actually wearing straight up Victorian outfit with like a high collar, and it's like a red tight bustier, and the pantaloons that floof out at the sides and actual knee-high boots. And she looks you up and down, and she says, words, my brain is foggy today. Yes. She says, Porthos would have liked you, and she hands you a golden apple, giving you 4 more Quintessence in the form of Tass.
Okay, so my
And then
Quintessence
Dumbledore
is
gives you 2 Quintessence in the
stuff.
form of Tass. So you essentially now have 22 hit points.
Yeah. Okay, I'm suddenly a little less scared, but knowing but Rachel's got this look on her fucking face that is telling me that you've got some sneaky shit you're gonna pull, and I am worried.
Or a grin that says that she's gonna destroy you.
Yeah, that's the yeah. Unfazed.
However, seeing all that happen, and Rachel just standing there, or Sophie just standing there in the background.
Oh, Sophie would like her chance to rile up the crowd too.
Well, before you even get the chance, watching all of this happen, you're just like, well, fuck. And then somebody's like right behind you that you didn't even see coming, and actually makes you jump a little. And the aura that creeps over you is like shadowy, caressing hands of cold death going down your spine, and you spin around, and it's a lady with silver hair, real short cut and a bob, it's kind of spiky. And she's wearing a really weird, she's wearing a regular green shirt, leather pants, boots, but she's got a pauldron on. A pauldron that's actually curious because it goes around the neck and comes all the way up the back, almost to the back of the skull. You recognize this as Evelyn Kinsella. This is one of the oldest surviving youth in Ados, who specifically has a problem with that guy that looks like he's in charge of the Hermetics that's giving Daniel stuff right now. She doesn't slip you any kind of magic fruit or anything, but she does just kind of hand you like a little box that you would put thin mints in. Tells you, you'll need this, and then just disappears back into the crowd. And you pop open the box.
Hair.
You pop open the box, and instead of mints, it's just little tiny needles, like a whole bunch of them. And what do you do with the little needles? I'm sure Sophie knows what Sophie needs to do with these needles for them to work. They were given to you by youth in Ados.
You just
sticking them randomly across your face.
Yeah, she'll just pierce her eyebrows and stick a couple in her earlobes.
It hurts like hell, and you take 2 lethal damage, in exchange for which you get 15 more Quintessence.
Jesus God.
Do you want Pinhead? 'Cause this is how you get Pinhead.
Bruh. Bruh.
Daniel should be shitting his pants right now.
Yeah, he's just about.
pretty cool.
About 15 minutes later, where you have time to mingle and try to rile the crowd up or whatever the two of you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Father Vega's still in the library, but that master shows up and says, "Oh no. This is your cabal. You have to be there. It's in the bylaws, Father."
Closes up the Bible and tucks it away in his jacket pocket, and he's just kind of like, "All right, go ahead, lead the way."
Jeez, Father. Oh, he's not there yet.
And once Father Vega comes through, the portal snaps shut back to Earth. And everyone gets quiet because the challenge is about to win. Daniel's master reads off the terms of the challenge and the rules that were accepted in addition to the normal rules. And then they start setting up the match. A giant, like, the middle of the room is a giant round circle full of arcane sigils, and there's a transparent barrier of energy around it, but you can see light refract off of it because it's still a solid thing. It's just like light shooting around it in patterns, and it just kind of floats up into the air like it's on a hook chain. And they walk up to the two of you and they start just like no more tools or foci from Earth. Two of the judges just walk up to you and they just reach forward and push their hands into your chest like in Temple of Doom. You start pulling your quintessence out and forming it into giant balls. When
I
it's
don't
done,
like that.
yeah, it's an unpleasant sensation. When it's done, they push the balls into the middle of the challenge cage. And then the two of you, two rings appear on the floor on opposite ends. One with the sigil of the orphans, and one with, or not the orphans, the one with the sigil of Sophie's clan faction, and one with the symbol of the Order of Hermetics.
Hollow ones.
Yeah, hollow ones.
I see we've gone for the pinhead look. I assume there's some benefit to it that I should be afraid of.
You do see that her ball is as large as yours for hit points. You're guessing that was the benefit.
That would be that.
And then 4 orbs of light appear in front of Daniel. Did you ever get your arete up to 4, Sophie?
Yes, I did.
And 4 orbs of light appear in front of Sophie. And you're told to choose. Choose your Gladius. Choose your Aegis. What does Daniel choose?
I will choose Forces as my Gladius, and my Aegis will be Matter.
Sophie.
I will choose life as my Aegis and mind as my Gladius.
Okay. They read off the formal rules to the two of you. You notice there's 3 judges. One stands next to Sophie, one stands next to Daniel. One standing in the middle as the ball of the dome of energy begins to descend. And the one that stands in the middle actually walks over to the west side. And he waves his hands and says some magic words, straight up old school nonsense. And like a chest appears. And he pops it open, and more orbs float out and another giant ball of hit points. And right before the cage closes, Drake slides in. Says, "Let's go, bitches," and the cage slams shut.
Oh
and
my
that's where
God.
we take our break before the fight begins.
Oh my god.
Let's do this.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
What
I guess I'm
just
dead.
happened?
Crack, be the snake.
Shenanigans.
And we'll be back.
Don't go anywhere. Certamen has begun. Roll your choice of Dex plus Arete, Wits plus Arete, or Willpower to set your initiative for round 1.
I wonder what Drake's gonna roll. Oh shit.
Your dice off your table.
It was actually my fortune favors the bold token.
Oh.
And there goes my green screen.
Oh no.
Everyone can see
And
my
Certamen's
apartment.
off to a great start for Drake.
Thank you,
It's
everybody.
so 10s don't explode, right? And it's just you roll your willpower.
Tens do explode on everything but spellcasting.
Okay, and do I get? I have the 2 bonus
Sure.
willpower from last time. I think I was given them last time.
Yes, but you can't use that on initiative. However,
Fuck. Okay.
not for Certamen. However, we're changing how 10s explode. To save time, every time you get a 10 outside of a spell now, it counts as 2 successes.
Okay, that makes sense.
So you don't have to keep rolling.
Come on.
Okay, so 7 successes.
Good start. Daniel's got 7.
Alright.
I got 3.
I'm just gonna do this.
I'm upset with my dice. Breezer's right
They're
over
tired-
there.
I was gonna say, they're tired of getting frozen. They're rebelling. Support labor.
My dice are not allowed
They're
to unionize.
unionizing.
My
What's-
dice are not allowed to unionize.
What's the difficulty?
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait,
Daniel, you act first in round 1.
5.
Officially, tell us your hit points.
My hit points are what, 22 now?
22 locus for Daniel. What about Sophie?
I believe 20.
And Drake?
You said I had got up to 14?
Plus whatever quintessence you already had.
Oh, I was my max, so 17.
Sorry, how much, Sophie?
20. 5 plus the 15 that Evelyn gave me.
You said how many, Daniel?
22.
2. There we go. Daniel, you were first.
So I'm gonna.
In order to hit somebody's locus, you roll an attack against their Aegis, which represents you bypassing their defenses.
Okay, well, I am going to definitely take a swing at your locus.
Who's? Drake's or Sophie's? Okay.
Sophie, definitely. So what do I roll there?
Your attack is going to be either Wits plus Gladius Sphere or Dex plus Gladius Sphere. The difficulty is the defender's Aegis Sphere plus 3.
Okay, so I'm definitely going to be doing wits because I am way wittier than I am dexterous.
What's that set the DC at, Sophie?
My Aegis sphere.
Plus 3.
Life is my Aegis. That would be 5.
Difficulty of 5.
That's good. So, and then I get +1 attack for every 10. So, okay, let's roll. That would be
Yep.
9d10, I believe, because I get the +2 from that ritual.
Ouch.
And let's stop the roll there. And
What's your
that-
favorite element? Is it fire, lightning, ice?
It is going to be. I'm a classy guy from House Flamberge. That's no.
Embo.
Flambeau. Flamberge is the weapon, the sword that's squiggly.
Yeah.
That is difficulty 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That 10 becomes an extra attack.
Well, that.
So I roll that again. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 10 total.
Okay. That's an intense start. I like it. Sophie, you have any prime?
I do not.
You do not. You cannot soak then. However, do you have any supernatural defenses active already, or do you have to activate them on your turn?
I believe I've got. Let's see. Cast that one ritual to alter probability.
+2.
Okay.
So actually, that would have made the target number 7. How does that change your successes, Daniel?
That would eliminate that success and that success. So it would take it down from 10 to 7.
Okay. I think the rest of your stuff has to be activated on your turn, if I remember.
Yes, I believe so.
You lose 7 quintessence, and Daniel gains 7 quintessence to his locus.
Fuck me. That
With
is
3 of you in the fight, it doesn't just go away. The winner takes it to defend against the other attackers.
Oh, fuck.
I can see how this could take 3 sessions now.
Oh no, it can't. He did 7 points of damage in 1 hit, and then the max we got in the group's 22. This will be done in like 15 minutes. Next round it goes to Drake. Or the next turn goes to Drake. Right, Drake, be the snake.
Do I be the snake?
Be
You
the snake.
You can
the
split your
Lobo, come on.
actions, Drake, by splitting your dice pool from your decks and hit both of them.
Oh shit.
I know, but
It's kind of what we prepped for.
is it? Because I can hit one of them really hard.
It's also true.
Don't hit the one you got money on, because otherwise, well, wait, if you win, then
then you would lose
Void.
money.
Null and
I
void.
lose money.
Here's the secret, though.
hit yourself.
Gladius counts as a weapon for martial arts
Does it?
that you could use. Can't use dough, but you could use a martial arts maneuver.
Okay. So I can't use dough, but I can do martial arts maneuvers. Okay. All right. I am going to. I'm going to move up, and I am going to. I'm sorry, Sophie, but I am going to focus fire.
Oh,
on Sophie.
all in?
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah. And I am going to do a hard strike, which is a martial arts maneuver against her.
So, it's still going to be a dice pool of Dex plus Arete, or I'm sorry, of Witch plus Gladius Sphere or Dex plus Gladius Sphere, but you'll get the side effects of the martial arts maneuver, whatever the extra is.
Okay,
So you won't roll your normal to hit. You'll roll Witch plus Gladius Sphere or Dex plus Gladius Sphere plus whatever the maneuver gives you. So since you're using matter, that's 5
Okay.
dice. That's
7,
11 dice.
it's 11 dice.
Plus whatever the maneuver gives you.
Wait, alright. So then the maneuver is... I would still just roll Dex plus martial arts.
Right, and then whatever happens from the maneuver is probably a result of your successes, right?
Yeah, this is a pretty basic maneuver overall. It doesn't do a whole lot of special stuff. We're gonna save those.
So 2.5 pages, Rachel.
Yep.
Until it's her turn.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just hoping that she gets bodied right now.
Actually, I'm changing that to a spin kick. Let's do something cool. All right, here we go.
Okay.
11 dice.
I'll describe. Actually, don't even. Just tell me what kind of kick you want, and I'll do the narration when the turn's over.
Oh,
So, like,
sure.
if you want the flying spin kick, or if you want the Muay Thai 50 foot in the air kick.
No, I wanna do a back spinning heel kick on her. So.
Got it.
All right, that's a 10. All right, hold on. Shit. Oh,
Yeah, we might have boosted his dex to 7 before we started, Eric.
is this like a normal attack for me? For the difficulty of the martial arts maneuver? or
Difficulty
this-
is her Aegis, so 7.
Difficulty is 7. Okay. matter changes that though, right? You said that I can use Aegis on attack?
Gladius is attack, Aegis is defense.
Okay, I thought you said I could use Aegis on attack as a martial artist. Is that not?
No, you can use your martial arts to enhance your attack. So what does the martial art maneuver do?
It's usually a Dex plus martial arts roll.
Right.
And then it just does strength plus 3 damage with difficulty 6 usually.
Okay, so nothing changes except the difficulty's higher because of the shield.
Okay, so it's more 7. Okay, all right. So that's a 10, 8, and 9.
Now your Gladius was made out of matter, and you added +2. So yeah, you get 2 more dice to roll to try to hit, beat the 7.
It's 4, 5, 6, 7.
So you actually get 13 dice when you attack.
Yeah, actually, I don't have enough dice to roll my whole pool at once. So hold on.
Oh my god.
So then that's another success. That's a fail. That's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then one more 9 on top of that. And then that's a 6.
Ones do subtract from successes in the arena.
They do? Okay.
But 10s break all ones, kill all ones.
Okay, well, I rolled a 10, so...
You're fine.
All right, so that's a 10. So 10. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes.
Okay.
So 7 successes. Damage is my strength plus 3.
You actually don't have to do damage, but what kind of damage does the attack add?
It is
So strength plus 3?
strength plus 3, and it's bashing.
So then you could roll an extra 3 dice to damage her locus. So you get the 7 already. Now you can roll 3 more dice against the same difficulty of 7.
One of those succeeded.
So,
Ouch.
8. You lose 8 more hit points, Sophie, and you gain 8 hit points to your locust, Drake. Now it's Sophie's turn.
Okay, so the mirror shards.
Okay, here we go.
Oh,
Can
fuck
they
me.
can they not look like me? Can they look like my Aegis?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So Sophie will throw down. It was 2 mirror shards.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 mirror
No,
shards.
well, yeah. 2 shards, but it's going to be... when the narration hits, you'll see.
Okay.
I rolled that up for you in advance, but it's only 2 pieces of glass that hit the ground.
Yeah. So like as part of her ritual preparation, Sophie breaks a mirror back at the lighthouse, and now she throws the shards on to create illusory Aegises. EGs.
It doesn't mean you cannot attack this turn. However, here's your thing. All of your stuff kicks in because they were ritually prepared on your action. You had to take the action to start them. So what happens is, as soon as the sphere closes, the each of your spheres that represents your each of your balls of energy that represents your spheres. What 4 spheres did you bring in, Greg, Daniel, besides forces and matter? What were the other 2?
Spirit and correspondence.
So the correspondence orb, as soon as the sphere slams shut, warps itself into a polydimensional fractal sword that just kind of spins in the air, tearing open reality, and you can see other parts of the galaxy through it. The spirit shard explodes into a puff of mist that for a second starts coalescing into a Scooby-Doo ghost, but then explodes into a perfect replica of an Irish banshee, which looks like it's getting ready to scream, but you haven't picked a target yet. The ones in your hand, the Forces Gladius, actually disappears, and your entire right arm erupts into flame, and whenever you point it, it covers that entire side of the arena with purple fire. It actually is melting the stone underneath Sophie's feet
Wow.
when it hits. And then your matter sphere, the entire area around your locus turns into, so like the area around it, the floor cracks apart, and stones start floating into the air, and they coalesce into a ball, and everyone thinks it's done until the ball turns itself into a tummy, which grows legs and arms, and your locust is now inside a golem that's trying to run around in circles to avoid being hit. Which 4 spheres did Sophie pick?
Sophie picked life, mind, spirit, and entropy.
Your entropy sphere, because your Sophie actually manifests into a straight up Grim Reaper with a girthy candle on either shoulder, like the wax is melted into the shoulder bones, holding a scythe. The scythe is made entirely out of crackling necromantic energy, like it's out of a D&D game. Which one is your Gladius? Mind?
Yes.
Yeah, that one actually doesn't show anything, which is very disconcerting. Except as soon as the ball disappears, both of you get raging migraines. It's very distracting.
Oh yeah, and also Sophie dropped her mind ward, so you're all kind of feeling what she's feeling.
Oh yes, that thing that prevented you from Sophie's side effect from going mad. Yeah. You're all experiencing that now, even the judges inside the sphere.
Jeez.
That just, for you two, it just makes you really want to win, and it's really weird. You're both really pissed off at each other and yourselves right now. Especially
Accurate.
Drake. Drake, you feel like you betrayed yourself.
No.
And what was your shield, Sophie?
Life.
How do you want that to look? How do you want your hollow one to represent life in a place where there's no vulgar magic?
Oh, wow. So Sophie's view on life is that, like, it's chaotic and messy, but it's beautiful. So it would probably look like a fractal soap bubble of some kind.
That's cool. I like it. Drake,
Yes.
your 4 spheres, what are the 2 you're not currently utilizing but are available?
Mind and correspondence. No. Lied. No. Yes.
Yes, because you're using life and matter, right?
Yes. I have
So again, your mind sphere
I have
disappears.
5 things to dodge. I just realized that.
Yeah. Your mind sphere also disappears, and now Sophie also has the raging headache. Your correspondence sphere actually doesn't turn into like a hole in reality.
Okay.
Your correspondence sphere shimmers and disappears, and a bolt of energy hits you. And when you come at Sophie, you move like you know the weirding way. You just like, you're not there, and then you're where she is.
Yeah.
No movement in
nice.
between.
So rad.
And then you're using life, you said, right? How do you want yours to look? And only you two can pick, so they're not the same. Now remember, for you, life is a weapon.
Right, life is Gladius, for me. Jeez. I had not prepped for this. Honestly,
To be fair,
you know,
he wouldn't have prepared.
So when we use the terms like Gladius and Aegis, like Drake will take that to be pretty literal, right? And he kind of like will use those like in his hands like a fighting style, like he's incorporating those into it. So he has a sword, but the Gladius shape, but when you look at it, it is like you almost can see like it's a mirror that has like a training room, and that you're looking through the mirror into the training room, and you just see like a group of people training and fighting and sparring. So it's, you know, because when you train and fight, you usually have a mirror to watch what you're doing and what everyone else is doing, kind of like with dance training. So you're looking through that mirror into the group of people prepping, and it's just brutality on the other side. Like, just people are bleeding, limbs are broken, it's just screams coming through the other side. So like the life is this horrific constant like fight.
So, when you're done, not when you're done, but your shield, yours doesn't turn into a golem and start running around because that's not very Drake. When you use matter to protect your locus, it actually... What would we do for Drake? Yes, that's what we would do. It actually unravels, like the sphere starts unraveling and turning red as it unravels. And it turns into your hand wrap, and it wraps around your locus to protect it from getting hit too hard.
I like that.
With the end flapping in the wind while it rolls around.
Yeah.
Thanks for the raid, Dungeon Meowster.
Dungeon
And
Master.
for the bits, the rainbow bits.
Rainbow bits.
For the rainbow bits.
Oh,
You're amazing.
Love it.
What actually... Go ahead, Steve.
No, I was just saying love them.
Oh, okay. What actually happens is Daniel wastes no time. He just launches a stream of fire towards Sophie, who pushes her ball out of the way, but then he just kind of winks at Sophie, and with his other hand, he launches a straight-up little ball of red, straight out of D&D, that shoots across the room, and that whole side of the arena explodes, because it's a fireball, and burns away part of the locus. When Sophie turns to look at it, all she hears is "Be the snake" and gets kicked in the back of the head really fucking hard, sending you flying across the room and sprawling on your face. And you watch your locus shrink. Sophie stands up, turns around real mad, throws shards on the ground, and the shards don't do anything, but Sophie's locus explodes into 15 copies, filling the whole area. You can't tell which one was the first.
Oh no.
On top of which, everything, you know that horror movie effect where the hallway stretches forever? The whole arena does that.
Oh, jeez.
Yep. I think I'm missing one.
Oh
Sophie,
my
what
god,
was
it's a
the
bits parade.
Bits.
Thank you, Hot Dog Wizard.
Yeah, so I was mostly just going to summon the duplicates
Yep.
and then scramble thoughts this round.
Yeah,
and
that's
then,
what the stretchy thing is.
Yeah, next round is when, like, all the other stuff.
Okay. Round two.
Do I get, I can't attack, but can I address the crowd?
Yes.
Hollow Ones! Disparates! Are you gonna let them do this? Pretty much, begging for more Quintessence.
Yeah, because you're down to 5. Okay. Round 2. Roll your initiative again. Keep the same roll or use the other one of the others as you choose. As a reminder, Dex plus Arete to reflect speed, Wits plus Arete to reflect intelligence or willpower to reflect I'm just better.
God, behave this time.
Also,
It
Drake and Daniel, your difficulty is 7 this round.
Ah, shit. 1,
Yeah, Sophie
2,
was prepared.
3. So only 3 for me. Can
I got
explode or no?
Yes.
As in, like, they're equal to 2. Okay, so then that'd be 4 for me.
Okay.
I also got 4.
Okay.
6.
Okay. Because of your ritual, Sophie, you actually would beat Daniel on a tie.
Also,
Hot Dog Wizard would
Wizard
like you to get some tasks. So, they can't throw tasks into the ring once the match begins, but it doesn't mean they're helpless. One of them pulls out a piece of white cloth with a little circle in the middle, and you're pretty sure the circle in the middle is the Hollow One symbol. It's some kind of recognition flag. You don't really know, because, again, you don't know everything about Certamen. But they throw it down. Then when they do, one of the judges that's in the ring turns and looks at them like they're having a mental communication. He just kind of nods. And then he pulls out, looks like a straight-up Harry Potter wand replica. And he points it towards the three of you. It says a straight-up Harry Potter word. You didn't catch which one, though. Because none of you can hear now except Sophie. You're all deaf. Drake and Daniel. Apparently, the audience can award bonuses. Yes.
Oh my god.
You're not really sure how being deaf would help until you realize that messes with your equilibrium and you're both off balance now.
Whoa.
Because it's not just deafness. It's not just deafness, as you realize when the tinnitus kicks in. Your ear's completely clogged with wax now, all the way to the eardrum.
Wow.
Sophie blows
It's
a
leaking
kiss
out a little bit.
to that person.
I deal with that in real life all the time.
Right? Too real. Drake, you're first. So you're at -2 to your dice pulls to attack now.
-2 to my dice.
I know, only
pulls
11.
to attack. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if that's enough to warrant messing with right now. No, probably not.
Oh, also, I need you to roll your Arete, Drake. To difficulty 7.
Just by itself?
Yep.
Difficulty 7, 2 with 110. So,
2 successes. Of the 15 orbs, you realize 2 of them are fake. That leaves 13.
okay.
There's a better chance when I roll the odds to see if you hit the right one if you attack Sophie.
Okay, okay.
You can do this every turn with our prearranged ritual you asked about.
Oh, perfect, thank you. That's that, okay.
Drake figured out you'd do some illusions.
Yeah, I will try to attack Sophie.
Okay.
I cannot use dough, you said, right?
You cannot.
That is
However, before you do anything, to save you the energy, we'll see if you hit the right locus.
Okay, thank you.
You hit one, and it explodes because it was fake. Now there's only 12 to pick from next time.
Okay, I'm good with that.
For you, Daniel still sees 14. Oh, I didn't put the round 2 thing. Sorry.
Can,
Yeah, what was the question?
is there a roll I could do to hit more than one in a turn? Like with my super high dex and speed and all that stuff?
You can split your dice, yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Which might be worth it, because if you hit the real one, you might not hurt it much, but at least you know which one it is.
Yeah, can I do that then?
Can't now because you already used your full... Oh, no, you didn't use your dice yet. Yes, you can.
Okay,
You can split up to... Every time you split, you lose 1 die from your dex until you're out. That's how that works.
Oh, Jesus, I have 7 decks.
But you also lose 1 die from your martial arts till you're out. Or not your martial arts, but your sphere dots. So you're losing 2 die per extra action.
So
it's right now it's dex plus sphere ranks.
dex plus
Every
sphere.
every extra attack is dex -1 plus sphere -1.
Alright, and I'm using matter as my Aegis.
Matter is defense, life is attack. So this is
Oh,
life.
life,
that
right,
matters.
right. So that's 3. So I could do 3 splits then, if
Before you run out of life,
before
right?
I run out of life. So yeah, can I do 3 attacks on the?
Yes,
the
you
mirrors?
would get the normal 10 dice on the first one.
Do you want me to actually roll this time?
Yeah, you get 10 dice on the first one, and then you get 8 on the second, and you get 6 on the third.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. And what's the difficulty for the attack?
7.
7. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Let me do. Okay, that's 8 and 7 plus 2 10s. That's 6 successes.
Okay, you explode a fake one. Next.
Okay. Then just take 2 out for 8. Not as good. No 10s. But 3 7s and a 9, so 4 successes. Oh wait,
Explode
no.
a fake one.
3 successes. 3 successes. There was a 1.
Okay, because it's a fake one, it's still enough.
Okay. And then take 2 out.
I'm I'm making you roll to create suspense, even though I know whether you hit the right one or not.
No one. 8 and a 7, so 2 successes on the last one.
You did not hit the right one at all. However, you only see 9, and Daniel only sees 11 now.
Oh.
So that's helpful, and that increases the odds of getting the right one. However, it's not going to increase those odds for you. Sophie, it's your turn.
Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out who I should target. I think Drake has done the most damage. So I would like to attack his locus with Mind.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your Gladius.
All right,
So,
and that
for you, because of what you already have running, is going to be either Wits plus Gladius Sphere, Dex plus Gladius Sphere. Either way, +2.
2 dice.
Yes.
Nice. All right, so I'm gonna go with Wits because that's better. Plus my Gladius Sphere and 2 more dice. So, Sophie's going to look at Drake and say, imagine a spherical cow as the vehicle for her attack. What am I looking for?
That makes your headache worse. Drake, what's your defense sphere dots?
My defense fear dots is 2.
So his at 7, just like you.
Okay. That's 1 success, but it's a 10.
So that's 2 successes.
Okay.
You have Prime, Drake. Just in general.
No.
And you lose 2 hit points and Sophie gains 2.
But Matter as a Aegis lets me soak.
Matter. Oh, I've been giving you extra defense. I did that wrong then. So in that case, yes, his defense is 5. Does that increase your hits?
By 1.
3. So go ahead and try to soak 3.
Am I right on that?
It's whatever I said. Let's triple check. Matter. No, it's your defense. I was right. It adds 1 per dot to your defense, which made the DC 7.
Life lets me. Combat. Have we? Okay. All right.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
life is soak die.
That is what I'm using as my Aegis. Is it possible to soak the previous attacks?
We can retcon that, yeah. So roll 3 dice twice.
Okay. Success is still 6?
Yes.
Okay.
No, you're soaking. Soaking is always 5 in World of Darkness.
Oh, thank God! I rolled 2 5s and a 7.
So what that changes is, so that's against Daniel because he hit you first.
Okay.
Now roll it again against Steve's first attack.
Do 10s explode?
On soaking, yes.
Yes. Alright, so I rolled an 8 and a 10. And a 7!
So you actually have 12 hit points. Still, there's still twice you, but it's better than it was.
It is! I'm happy. I'll take it. And I've got tinnitus.
Okay. Sorry, I think I got a little bit confused on what I was doing.
Yeah, me too.
So
I
matter
reversed it
matter
too.
should be my Gladius, and life should be my Aegis. That was.
You can switch them on your next action.
Okay.
You can all switch your spheres, by the way, anytime you want, on your turn. It takes basically your move action, which none of you have been using. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because it's the only one doing melee is Drake.
Alright, so what did I get hit with?
You didn't get hit with anything. We were retconning Sophie soaking. You just took less hit points from Sophie last turn. Now this turn,
Right.
Sophie hit you for 3, so you lose 3 hit points.
I lose 3. Okay. Alright.
I'm fixing that. so I don't forget.
So I was technically at 5, but if I soaked 3, that would bring me up to 11. And if I get his 3, I'm at 14.
15, according to my math.
Cool.
Daniel has 26, Drake has 18, Sophie has 15 as of this moment. Quintessence. And that's when one of the needles you pierced yourself with dissolves into a fine silver dust and falls off. And then all the rest of them do it in a chain reaction. And Harry also loses hit points. You now have 18, Sophie, and Daniel has 23.
Ugh.
Hidden side effect from another white flag thrown in advance by apparently your good friend from Euthanatos. I'm sure you're definitely going to owe them a huge favor. Daniel, it's your turn.
Well, I am going to focus down Sophie's many different orbs.
11 from your point of view.
Yeah, 11 fucking orbs. So let's get started. I'm gonna split my dice pool. So you said, how do I do that again?
Well, you're a hermetic, and your house flambeau. You can just blow up the whole stadium if you're willing to damage everyone, including yourself, to remove all the imposters.
You know what?
You can fireball the room.
If everyone takes damage, then that will even the playing field. So, you know what? Fuck it.
Roll your
I'm
attack
hitting-
against the highest DC in the group, which is a 7, I think.
Okay.
Everyone?
Let's see it.
Everyone inside the bubble, except
So
the
1,
judges.
2, 3, 2 plus 2 10s.
Okay.
Oh, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Two
The
tens is 6,
gladiatorial arena is covered in a force sphere, Father Vega, that nothing can get in or out of. That's why you can't throw Quintessence in. There are 3 judges, 1 for each participant, but they have their own personal shields.
So do the 2 10s add 2 more attacks?
Yes.
So then
More
what I'm going to
fireballs.
do is, can I change my targets for those 2 more attacks?
Yes, you could do 1 each.
So after the first attack goes off, would the rest of the things be fried?
You wouldn't be able to see the results because it's simultaneous.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said 1 each is your best bet, because you're hurting everybody.
Yeah, I'll do
Or
that.
put them both at Drake in case you didn't kill all the imposters, however you want to do it.
No, I'll do both. 1 each.
Okay.
So that's...
So,
and the 10s don't explode, they're just worth 2?
correct.
Or no, not for
That's-
magic, right?
No, this isn't technically magic, so
Oh, okay.
they will double for your damage.
So 2, 4, 5, 6,
what I meant by
7.
that is spell rolls.
Jesus fucking Christ, that is 8 successes.
So everybody loses 8 hit points.
Fuck!
Does this answer your question, Hot Dog Wizard?
Just outright.
It's not my fireball.
Since...
And then I'll whack one of them. I'll whack each one of them once.
So I have a question about that. Since Harry technically takes what he hurts.
Everybody loses the quintessence. Nobody gets any. It's just gone from the fight.
Okay.
So now you're at 15 for Daniel, 10 for Drake, 10 for Sophie. All right, Daniel, do your Sophie attack first.
Alrighty, rolling my wonderful 90. Okay. So, good news, bad news. The good news is I only rolled 2 dice that would be successes. The rest are 2s, 3s, and 4s. The bad news is those 2 dice are also 10s.
Jesus Christ.
Sophie's down to 6. Daniel now
So
has
do
19.
those further explode into more attacks?
No, just damage.
Okay, good.
So you did 4 damage. So Sophie's down to 6 hit points, and you're back up to 19. Roll your Drake attack.
All right, I'm sorry, Drake. But you decided to get involved.
I did.
2 successes.
So Drake's down to 8, and Daniel's up to 21.
I feel like Drake would be encouraging you, like, I did. Now be the snake, Daniel.
It's almost like the people who invented this form of fighting find weird advantages to win.
Yeah.
Weird.
So that makes it a new round. Keep your initiative, re-roll. Whatever dice pool you... Or don't keep your dice or pick a new dice pool. Re-roll your initiative. This will probably be the last round for at least one of you. Oh, and yes, there is only one of Sophie's spheres left. The illusions are gone. You got it on the second
are ones
fireball.
canceled out by tens?
Oh, well, ones are canceled by tens, yes.
Okay, so I have 1 10, but I have 4 ones.
But they do take away from successes in this roll.
Yeah, unless
okay,
you get a
so
10.
that would be
If you get a 10, 10s kill all ones.
I did not roll any 10s. I got 2.
Okay.
difficulty
That's not
6 or 7?
Yes.
Okay, so then
6.
that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Drake?
7.
Drake, you're first. Who are you going to kill? Sophie is weak. Daniel is strong. Sophie's effects are still affecting you with the penalties, but there's only 1 locus left.
I go after Sophie's.
Ouch.
Sophie, you have how many left?
6.
Not enough.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this will give me that. Alright. Yeah, so that's Dex plus Arete, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I wish you the luck of my dice.
But 11, wait, hold on. It's actually more than that because for every dot the duelist has in matter, he has 1 to his attack. That's right. That's why I took that. So I need more dice!
Yeah, you didn't have enough because of that.
Yeah, I actually should have been rolling more on my previous attacks. For everybody at home.
We did, Eric, make computers not have to roll that many dice, but it's so much fun when there's that many.
I can just roll them on the computer if it's better.
Nothing better than just rolling that many dice.
What's the difficulty, Sophie, with your bonuses?
7.
7? Okay.
But you're penalized by Sophie's effects, so it's technically 8.
Is it 8?
Yep.
What? Okay. Alright, so...
It's for both of you. For this next round, it'll be 9, if Sophie lives.
So 2 10s, a 9, an 8.
Oh my
2
lord.
10s, a 9, an 8. It's a lot of 7s in here, actually. 5 successes.
7s wouldn't have counted.
Right, I
Difficulty
did
would
not
have been
count
8.
them.
Okay.
I did not count the 7s.
Sophie is not dead.
I'm up by 1!
I mean, it's, it's hard.
Daniel, you got a choice to make here. Kill Sophie or stop Drake from recharging before it gets worse.
So, let's see.
Kill, but knock out of the fight.
Now, this is kind of... I gotta get the hollowed one out of the way, because I did make the promise. But at the same time, wait, if Drake recharges, how bad is that? Like, that's real bad for me.
He has to hit you. If you knock Sophie out, he has to hit you to recharge next round.
Can I split my attack?
Same way he did, you'd lose 2 dice from the second attack.
Fine with that. So that would be... So I would roll my first attack, which would be 9 dice, and then I would roll...
7 for the second.
7.
Yeah.
Oh, that's totally fine then. Yeah, I'm totally going to do that.
And splitting
9...
dice is much worse in the real world, not in a tournament
Okay,
fight.
1, 2... So no 10s there for my strike on Steve, on Drake. So 1, 2, 3, 4, but... nope, 5, but 2 1s, so 3.
3 on Drake.
Yep. And on Sophie, that is 1, 2, 3,
That's
and then also 2 10s.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
And those other 2 are going on to Drake.
Yep.
Those 2 attacks.
Goddamn force of sphere.
Jesus.
Oh, 2. So, oh my fucking god! On the first attack roll I made against Drake with my new ones, I got 3 10s. Okay, my second attack roll on Drake got me no successes.
But how many on the first? Was it only the 10s?
It was 3 10s and 2 more.
Oh, Drake's not dead. All right. Roll your initiative for the final round. Daniel
Okay.
has 32 hit points. Drake has 2. Sophie is out. Daniel is being the snake.
8.
What did we learn today? We learned that Certamen works better if you have forces.
Yeah, Forces is really fucking strong in Certamen. Oh my god.
It gives you 2 extra actions. That's super overpowered.
Difficulty 7.
6 initiative.
6
6
for
for
initiative. Sophie's out. All the penalties are gone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Jesus!
I'm gonna guess Daniel didn't get 9.
Mine was an 8.
No fucking way!
That's awesome.
Oh my god! I'm sorry.
Battle.
Don't be sorry. This is to the death.
Oh my
This
god.
this is fun as hell. This is cool.
32.
All right, Drake.
32 to 2, you say.
Hit him hard because
And I can't use dough. I want to ask this
No.
question one more time. Because I
not
really
do the
love,
hurricane kick.
Because
No.
I'd really love to hurricane kick this guy right now.
You don't finish me now, it's gonna be a problem.
I don't think I can do 32 damage.
You could
in
trade a
one
favor
hit.
to someone for a flag. Drake doesn't like going favors, though, probably.
I don't.
For you, this L is meaningless,
It's
and you'd
true.
win money.
True. Hold on. And the damage is not going to be what it actually is.
It's damage gives you dice, which you then roll.
Right.
Yeah. It's giving you
But-
extra dice to your attack roll,
But will it
basically. in this
be?
game.
Yeah, but it's not like the actual the actual technique doesn't play out in this world. It's based off of the other thing.
Right. It's all pure magic. You're literally channeling your ki into light punches, or however you want to picture that. You don't have to pull the maneuver off. You just channel the energy you would have used on the maneuver and hit him with the Haidoken.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that spin kick again. It gives me the best just
All right.
straight bonus. All right. So that is 11 again plus my matter, which is 2, which gives me 13. Right, 11, 12,
Let's
13.
just add the 3 for the martial arts maneuver because it's all the same roll. In Certamen, so it's 16.
Well, no, the 3 is to my damage.
Right. In Certamen, any successes on the hit is straight damage.
So you just want me to roll it instead of.
Yep, just do one pool with 16 dice.
Okay, got it. 4, 8.
Against his
9,
difficulty of
10.
7.
That's 10. So. And then that makes it 16. All right. You know what? I'll do it on the computer. Let's do the computer. 16 is a lot to handle.
Now, not because I have anything against hermetics. In fact, I specifically am writing about them in the new book, but gotta help my boy out here a little bit.
Of course, this is.
You know that
this
thing
is-
about splitting actions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time you hit on a roll, you do damage. So if you have 13 dice base, that's 13 potential points of damage. If you split your action, that's going to be 12, then 10, then 8 dice for a total potential of 30 damage.
I see how you're doing that. Okay.
Brutal.
Okay.
Let's see it.
I didn't think that through. Okay, cool. Let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I
All
want
right.
to see it.
So
I rolled 12 dice, then 10 dice, then 8 dice.
all
30
right.
dice, basically. Just roll 30 dice against DC 7. 10's double.
You want me to just roll the whole thing all at once?
Yeah, you
Do
might as
you
well.
have enough surface space on your desk?
He's gonna use the.
I'm gonna use
He's
the
gonna use
computer.
Astral.
All right, here comes 30d10.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Are we playing Exalted?
Apparently.
We are now.
So Drake, having all of this, he's down to 2 hit points. He's kind of like, all right. I've won either way. Let's see what happens. And I put the Gladys between my arm and the Aegis, and I just kind of have now the sword poking through the bottom of the shield. I'm just like, I like this. And I run, and I'm just going to use like a shield bash and then twist so that the sword like slashes up and then bring it back down again. It's just 3 quick like strikes and attacks.
For it.
That's a total of
So
137. So let's see.
1,
here.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let's see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you're using. Did you switch like you were going to switch your Aegis and your Gladius?
Yeah, Matter is my Gladius.
Right. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You did 12 damage.
Timberbread has just given you a bonus because you don't have enough dice, I guess.
I get a bonus? What does this bonus do for me?
It's a willpower point, which you can use to take another action
Oh, fuck.
Wait,
with
to
6 dice.
to take another action for another 6 dice?
Yes.
That's a lot of successes. 9, 8, 9, 8, 1 and a 6.
6.
So that one, it kind of fucks me. Damn. I'm not sure what the difficulty is to hit Daniel. It's going to be lower than it was. To
Daniel
hit
has 17 hit points. Drake has 21.
Ow.
So Daniel,
Okay.
would you like to do your split attack the same way?
Yeah, enough playing around. Time to end this. All right.
How many dots do you have in forces?
3.
So you can do. And what's your total dice pool starting?
9 because of the bonus 2, so 7 starting.
Counseling Couch has given Daniel a bonus.
Thank you, Counseling Couch. What does that bonus do?
It means you can roll 26 dice.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's see how many 10s here. 1, 2, only 3 10s out of 26. However, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. So, of those, 14, and then those 3 10s. So I'm gonna
Okay,
hit him
so-
again.
Yes.
That's 20.
I'll tell you when he's gone.
Remember, I can soak. I have life as my Gladius.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or as my
Hot
Aegis,
Dog
sorry.
Wizard. Hot Dog Wizard has asked if he can give a bonus to Drake's defense.
1,
You can give him free willpower points, which won't actually give him a bonus to his defense directly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 with a 2 10, or 3 10s, sorry.
We'll see if it matters, Hot Dog Wizard. I'll let you know in a second.
So wait, so that's 15 plus, what did I get first? Like,
That's 21, I believe.
I'm keeping
Jesus.
track. Just go to the next one.
oh yeah, I have more attacks. Oh my
You
god.
have- yeah.
Okay,
There's a
1,
threshold that Drake will hit where even if he
2,
soaked everything, it
3,
wouldn't matter.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Because only 2 10s in that dice roll. And then the last roll.
Last
Okay,
roll
that's-
only gets 3 dice.
Okay, let's see it. 3d10. Go. 1 10, 1 1, and 1 3.
You did not hit the threshold. Drake, roll 12d10. You might, if you soak all of it, you won't die.
Okay.
You must soak it all.
Also gives a
I have
willpower.
to get. Wait. Oh. So I have a bunch of willpower for this?
We have a bunch of
Yeah.
willpower, but that doesn't directly help soaking. We'll see what happens.
Can I not use those for automatic
Yeah.
successes just in this case?
I'll allow it. So that's 2. You need 10 more.
All right, how many d10s you said?
Well, 12.
12.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. He only, with all of that damage though, he only defeated you by 5.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was not.
Because
a
that's
very
5
good roll.
successes plus the 2 automatic is 7. You needed 12.
Yep.
Yep. So basically, Drake comes in and does like the which Street Fighter character is it that does the nonsense super fast punch?
Oh, Honda.
Yeah, the Honda punch, sending Daniel flying into the force wall, and then Daniel just gets real mad and pulls a Raiden on you and just starts hitting you with lightning bolt after lightning bolt after lightning bolt, and the whole time you're like, "You were the snake. I'm so proud of you." Before you collapse.
Yes, I very much am not upset by this. I'm just kind of like, good job. Bleh.
Well, that went surprisingly well.
Drake is a
Soph,
fierce
you wanna
Certamen combatant, is what we learned.
So, Sophie is out of the combat, but is she like conscious and aware and able to talk?
Once the Certamen ends, yes. Until
Okay.
the Certamen ends, you're just in stasis.
Roger that.
Oh,
So, yes.
I won, so hopefully those Hermetics will be a little bit more forgiving with the debts they request.
The bubble releases. You can all cock it the way you want now. The crowd has gone pretty wild.
So Sophie will give sort of like a martial arts bow to Drake and say thank you for the lesson.
And I'll
I
just,
feel I'm better equipped to expect treachery from any direction now.
And to dish it out.
and I will bow back and say, we've learned, and that's all that matters.
Now that you guys have already measured how big
And-
each of you are, can we please
I think we're
Get
still
back
in
to
the,
the
I think we're still in
thing.
the arena.
Yeah, I'm also gonna bow to Daniel and be like, congratulations on your victory.
Thank you. You know what? I'll bow back. Why not?
I'm really
Always
glad
be a gracious winner.
to understand how much I terrify both of you.
Atta girl.
Pretty sure if Drake hadn't slid in, Sophie would have won.
Yes.
great?
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
can I
100%.
post my battle plan now?
Sure.
Do it.
Okay.
Didn't get to do the last part.
Yeah, so like this is when I thought it was gonna be like a one-on-one with Daniel in an octagon. Not.
I thought this was going to be a one-on-one, and I thought I was doomed. The moment Drake stepped in, I was like, okay.
You got a chance.
Sorry, Rachel, I interrupted.
Oh no, just I had no idea that this was gonna be like a Horizon Realm and use all the formal rules because I was reading them and I'm like, well, we don't have access to Horizon Realm, so I don't need to bother with that.
Nope, I wanted that to be something nobody would know was coming.
I legitimately thought it was going to be fireballs in my octagon.
It was fireballs, just not in your octagon.
The hexagon now.
Hold on one moment. I would like Drake,
Yes.
before we carry on, I would like Drake to please roll.
Attack!
Yes, actually.
That's amazing.
Hey,
That is
what?
correct, but hold on.
Wait, am I...
Wait.
What?
What are
Oh
we
no,
attacking?
it's a heading that I put in the battle plan. Steve is already reading it.
Oh yeah, he's not talking about his attack. I'm
Oh.
talking about his attack.
Oh no, no! Now that the fight's over, I roundhouse kick Daniel.
Go for it, yeah.
Please roll please roll.
Yes. Let me roll.
You're still technically enhanced right now, so
Yes.
Is it? Where'd it go? Oh, it's down here, isn't it? Yep. Roll 11 dice against a DC of 7, please.
What?
Hot Dog Wizard has called it Kick of the Seven Winds.
That's a good way to name it.
I like it so much.
Bet that kick was very windy.
Nah, it was a breeze.
Then tell me what you got, Steve or Drake.
Difficulty 7. No ones. Actually, that's 10s or 2 successes. We're saying. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 successes.
Okay, and then let's have you roll 8 more dice against a difficulty of 6. Nonsense. Good nonsense, though.
Difficulty 7.
Yep.
One, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you. Both of you, both Gabriel and Drake, need to roll initiative, please.
What?
We're gonna speed through the second fight.
Oh shit. Okay, roll initiative.
Is this
9.
is this still in the Horizon realm or?
Yes, because this is the only place you can do what I'm having you do and not kill Gabriel.
Oh.
What? Oh, hold on a second. Wait. Excuse me, cause like
There was
I
supposed
thought
to be
this
a
was supposed
follow-up
to be
fight.
fair-
Remember, where you spar
Thought
with
this was
Drake?
thought this was supposed to be a fair fight.
You're fighting Drake. It was never
I mean,
going
it
to be
is.
a fair fight.
You're in the Horizon realm.
Yeah, but
It's really gonna come down to who goes first.
oh, well, it's probably gonna be Steve, Drake, Steve.
Difficulty 6.
Yep.
10s eliminate 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And what
My
initiative
initiative
did
is
Gabriel get? Add
9.
3 to your total.
So
Gabriel.
12.
Gabriel
12?
goes first.
Yeah,
So
I
Gabriel,
rolled a.
roll. Seven dice against a difficulty of 6 3 times. So roll 21 dice against a difficulty of 6.
Okay. 21?
Yep.
Wait, how many? Okay. Sorry, numbers. My brain decided to reverse that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay.
Oh, I think I've been rolling initiative wrong. Maybe? No? I don't know. I can't remember.
This should be a single D. It should be a single D10 plus Dex plus Wits. That's how we normally do it.
Then I was rolling it like... Okay. Because we were rolling it
Hot Dog
different.
Wizard rewarded my
Oh,
attack.
I think I was rolling it wrong too. I was just rolling my willpower pool.
Right, because we were rolling it
Well,
with
no,
the-
that was
Yeah.
for Certamen. That was
Right.
correct for Certamen.
Oh,
okay,
okay.
I rolled mine like it was Certamen. If I'm still enhanced and like my hold on. If it's
Yeah, you're still at 7 Dex.
Dex plus what?
Wits.
Yeah, okay, no, my initiative is going to be much different. Hold on. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16.
Okay.
Sorry.
And then
I did a
I need-
completely different roll.
Why'd you have to notice that during our fight? Why couldn't you notice
Well,
that,
no,
like, later?
Sorry.
That's
I
okay.
need you to roll
I'll get revenge.
9 dice against difficulty 5, Steve. Gabriel, I need you to roll 12 dice against difficulty 5. Because the initiative got messed up, I'm going to let you hit each other simultaneously.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I like this plan.
So the soak roll is what matters. What is happening for the audience is they decide to do their spar in the Horizon realm where they can full power, and it's a fair fight. So Drake Hurricane kicks Gabriel, but Gabriel can use their time sphere and gets in 5 attacks in the time it takes Gabriel to wire or Drake to wire up his hurricane kick.
Well, I mean, I also have the weapon that, you know, out of cams we had talked about. The weapon is like equivalent to the dough moves, I think.
No, the weapon gives you martial arts moves, not dough. The only way to get dough moves is with dough.
I cannot word.
Plus, because of other things that happen, that doesn't actually matter now, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Because you're,
Oh, no.
You did that.
Oh no. I don't like the sound of that.
It's fine.
You said difficulty 5?
Yep, you're soaking. You're both soaking.
7.
7, okay. Oh, you did roll it. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. The audience is going to think I made this up, but I didn't. This is hilarious. You literally did enough damage to each other to knock each other out. You
Oh my god.
You come at each other like a force of nature, and both of you hit the ground sliding face first. And everyone's like, well, that didn't resolve anything.
I'll literally walk over and I'll pick up Drake. I'll put the $100 in his pocket. Be like, let's go home now.
I'll fight you too. You bastard.
Oh, you ain't fighting me at all. Let's go.
Come on.
Father Vega, were you actually watching, or were you doing your best to not pay attention because you're mad?
I don't know. I would imagine he was waiting for them to finish doing whatever it is that they're doing.
Right, but would you give the match your attention, or are you like facing the other direction reading a book?
Don't pay attention.
Don't
pay attention. Read a book.
If these two are starting to go at it after they finish, then, you know, I'd probably be like, start walking out and start heading out already.
Perfect.
Oh no.
Sophie.
I need Sophie to roll Perception plus Alertness, difficulty 8, because you got a real bad headache. And I also need Leo to roll it, but against difficulty 7.
What?
Okay.
What?
Nope, no successes.
Okay.
What
You
was
notice
it?
nothing. Perception plus Alertness, difficulty 7.
Perception, so 6 dice. 4.
So what would my current quintessence be?
0.
Okay. That's fine.
Only person who has any quintessence right now is Harry. And his is full. Also, your willpower is full again, Harry, if you've used any.
Beautiful.
Difficulty what?
7.
7. Okay.
It's just like, oh, Father, please forgive them for what they do.
4
For
successes.
they do not know what they do.
Okay. So, you head back to your normal world. Head back into the chantry, and those portals snap shut behind you. Your master does not follow you, Harry. Daniel.
All right, that's probably for the best.
And
Well, at
Father
least they
Vega
didn't
immediately
embarrass
starts
us.
lecturing you. Let's hear the lecture, Father. The second they're away from all of that, what do you tell them? All of them but Leo, who didn't participate.
I see him like just like so irritated or whatever, but he's about to say something and he just goes, forget it.
Mind you, I have Gabriel and Drake like this carrying them because they're knocked out.
I will help you carry Gabriel. I wanted to say that Sophie would go to Gabriel when Gabriel got knocked out, but
Forgot they knocked each other out. Drag Gabriel in, I guess.
Right.
If time didn't matter there, we could just wait for them to wake up and then we just bring them back.
Could wait for them to wake up in the realm of forces, yeah. When you return to the normal world, only the 2 hours pass that you spent preparing. None of the actual time during the fight.
Can I use life to restore Gabriel to consciousness?
He wakes up before you leave. That's what Father Vega was trying to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they both wake up and they look at each other and they're like, I guess we'll have to do this not in the Forces realm.
Did I win?
Yeah.
I think it was a draw, patting you on the shoulder.
I'd
But hey,
actually
a
like
draw against
to-
Drake is really good.
Yeah,
I'd like to
Oh, my
take
head.
Gabriel off to the side, like privately away from everybody. I'm gonna ask him, like, I noticed something. You didn't use those knives during the fight. What's going on with that?
I didn't want to.
They're still there in their little sheaths on their hips.
Like, look, I got him right here. Do you need to, like, inspect them? Are you, like, the Certamen police now?
No, it's just, it seems kind of fishy to me because the thing is you went toe to toe with Drake, who is literally specialized in that kind of magic and fighting skill. Honestly, I thought he was going to land base you. Something's different about you.
I mean, look, what do you want me to say? I have time sphere, and I actually am trained to fight, believe it or not. Like, I may look like a twink or something, which I totally am, but that's beside the point.
Listen, okay, honestly, I could give a rat shit about what's going on. I just don't want it to bite me in the ass later on. All right, if it's
I
something
promise
you
you,
don't want
Leo,
me to
I will
tell
not
any
bite
of
you in
others,
the ass. You're not my type.
That's fine. That's
Big old
fine.
chide,
Okay, if you don't want me to
lightning
tell
chide
them, I
Gabriel.
won't. It's not my business. I just don't want it to bite us in the ass later on.
He's just like, ¿Para qué fue esto, Gabriel? What was that for?
You don't even know what they're talking about because he's trying to be real quiet about it.
Yeah, no, I took Gabriel off to the side.
Yeah, none of you are hearing this.
Yeah.
No, he's just asking him generally, like, what was that for exactly? Like that.
Yeah, it looked like Leo was trying to grill Gabriel, who was like, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. That's what it
No,
looked
no, no. I
like.
mean about the fight in general. Like, I figured he was
Oh,
chatting him up.
Es
Like, what was that
divertido,
fight about?
padre.
And then the fight after the fight. What the hell was that all about?
I'm just saying. It's fine. Just something's different about you. You'll tell me within time, and then I just will go on my merry way.
Okay. Y padre, es por qué. Es divertido. It's fun. You know, you need to shake it off.
This is not
Some
the time for
lighthearted-
diversions.
Well, it kind of is. I mean, like, if you think about it, if we don't keep up our spirits, you know, we're gonna drown out there.
That's
You
exactly
see
where
what
the fight is.
hopelessness
The fight
does
is
to
out
people.
there. It's not in here.
Yeah, but we were safe in here.
Okay, Father.
Then you learn nothing. If you're being safe, you learn nothing.
Not true. Not true. Because if you're safe, you're willing to give it your all. If you know you're not gonna harm your friends.
I thought you were a warrior, Gabriel.
I am.
Warriors don't play safe. They learn from being in the battlefield, do they not? Practice is practice. It cannot
Okay,
prepare you
Father
for,
Killjoy.
cannot prepare you for the real thing.
Father,
Try, but
might I argue the opposite, that practice in a safe environment allows you to experiment with your technique, to master it, to forge it, against somebody who isn't going to kill you. The battlefield produces great warriors, but you don't see all the warriors it doesn't produce. It's an unforgiving teacher. One mistake and you fail. Practice like this, well, it allows for more experimentation.
It's the most hermetic he's sounded
he
yet.
said. God, and I actually agreed with him. What the fuck?
He may be an asshole, but
Talking
he's
like
got
a hermetic now. That bookie sage riddly advice.
Like I said,
Well, I hope,
maybe an asshole.
here's hoping you got it out of your system.
Sí,
We have a very
padre.
big fight up ahead of us.
Claro que sí. Lo siento, padre.
Dramatic pause while we wait for Drake to return.
Gasp.
Can't do a cliffhanger if he's not here to see it.
Oh no. Oh no, we're gonna have cliffhanger?
My cell phone rings, and a half-naked girl is on it again.
I mean, you haven't resolved that yet.
You really haven't.
I mean,
Oh,
Sophie is probably in the lighthouse kitchen.
You're not in the
drinking-
lighthouse yet. That's
Oh.
the cliffhanger.
Oh shit.
All right, Drake has
Never
returned.
mind.
After finishing the discussion between Gabriel, Father Vega, and Daniel, you all head back through the portal into your chantry, which is wrecked. It looks like the place has been tossed and raided, and your interns, at least 2 of them in the room you enter, are dead.
What
Jesus
the?
Christ.
And there's a note attached to one of them with a knife.
I go grab the note right away. Read it.
You broke into our house, we broke into yours. Smooches! And that's where we pause until next week.
These
Oh, I'm gonna kill those
motherfuckers.
motherfuckers.
Shit.
He's gonna rage.
Actually,
a little
before we
bit.
pause for next week, I believe Father Vega wants to say something to the party.
Oh god.
To the what?
I told you so.
He wouldn't be that self-righteous about it, but he's just like seething inside.
Well, Seekers, we heard the screams from the cellar where hidden stairs take us to Inferno. We smelled the blood and burnt flesh from those sacrificed to long-forgotten gods and saw glimpses from beyond the veil, but now we must return to fitful slumber until next week when we return to White Walls. We thank you for journeying with us and hope to see you then. Don't forget to click follow on Twitch and subscribe and hit the bell on YouTube. We appreciate you all. Special thanks tonight to our patrons and Twitch subscribers. You help make our quality better, our cosplay sharper, and feed all the cats and dogs, and there are a lot.
There's a lot.
Thanks also to Helmgast, Onyx Path Publishing, White Wolf, and Modivius for the awesome games we used in this story, as well as Dark Somnia Music, Darren Curtis Music, Savic Music, and Helmgast's Kult Divinity Lost soundtrack that they let us use. Awaken Seekers of Enlightenment. Tell everyone who you are, who you played, and the next time they can find you on Vorpal Tales or anywhere else on the internet.
Hello, everybody. I am Steve. You can find me all over the internet at Voodoo Arcade. The next time you will see me online is Tuesday, because we are taking a personal day tomorrow to do some fun stuff as a group. So you'll see me on Tuesday at the Onyx Path playing Trinity Continuum Adventure.
And the GM's computer is fixed, so it will definitely happen this week.
Yes, definitely will happen. The only other thing that I do want to actually special shout out is please come hang out with us on Friday, because I will actually be running a Jumpstart first time running on Vorpal Tales in probably almost a year now. So excited to do that. So please come hang out and see me do that.
And then come watch Steve run They Came
Yes.
Wait a
from
minute.
beyond the grave.
Oh, you were just gonna leave it at that, and you're like, don't know if that's Twitch friendly.
I mean, we'll get some views.
We've said some worse things, I'm sure. Wait, so won't that mean you'll be doing that on the Onyx channel? Because that's
Yes.
the Onyx Jumpstart,
It
Steve.
is
No
correct.
pressure. Forgot about that, didn't you? I love you. Oh, goodness. Okay.
Said that.
So, I have had one of the most enjoyable sessions, even though like my roleplay was like this much, like mind blown. This was amazing. I had so much fun. you can find me again Tuesday because I too am taking that break. Well, it's not going to be a break for me, but we'll keep you posted on that. You can find me all over the internet as Changeling Ever, and I have enjoyed being Gabriel, but I am now Ever, pronouns they them, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed tonight.
And I'm Eric. You can find me online at Marone Recluse on Twitter, and I was playing Jose Vega. You'll see me again next week on Sunday for White Walls.
Eric,
Yes.
tell them what we're doing next Monday, baby.
Oh yes, and on the 19th, I'm going to be running Dune: Adventures in the Imperium. So tune into that. We're going to start with House Creation in Session 0. It's going to be something else.
He says that so casually. Buckle up for that one because we're going to start as a nobody house and we're going to take this game all the way through 1,000 years of our as our descendants take over from us and we run this house through the whole thing.
So freaking jealous.
It's dope.
So bad.
Be playing this long into next year.
I'm super excited. I'm going to be part of the cast for that game. I already have some really cool costume pieces, which will probably show up in a little bit on the Instagram. My name is Rachel. I'm Stolen Fires pretty much everywhere. I was playing Sophie. Thank you so much to everyone who voted for me early on in the game. That was really gratifying. I hope you were entertained. I hope I did the job of every good fighter in the arena and entertained you. Are you not entertained?
They were raw force. You were skill. It was entertaining.
Okay. Yeah, I had a plan that I made thinking that the circumstances were going to be very different than they turned out to be. So that was fun. But I have a bunch of cool stuff that I can now use when we face down Lacey. I'm excited about that. When you can see me, let's see. I am going to be on the Onyx Path Jumpstart month. I'm going to be Cavaliers of Mars, and I'm going to be in the Technocracy Jumpstarts on
Cool.
Saturday.
So am I.
Oh yeah,
We're
that'll
gonna be.
fun.
Well, that's right. I remember you are there because we're both NWO too, or NW. New NWO, yes.
Yeah,
Steve.
and then
We're both you.
let's see, I'm off Plastic Age Plays this week, but you can find me on Thursday on the Onyx Path channel, where I run a Generational Changeling the Dreaming game with Harry. We're starting a new generation in World War II. So this Thursday is going to be Game 0, working out character creation stuff, and bringing on Jane as
Yes.
a new member of the cast, which I'm really looking forward to.
She's fallen asleep, so I would have her come on camera, but she's asleep.
Okay. And that's it for me. Thank you all so much.
Hi. Am I next, or is it... I think I'm next. right?
Jared brings up the end.
Okay, yes.
We
Hello.
let Jared be our cap.
I'm Harry, aka the Slippery Cat on YouTube and Twitter. You can find me in Rachel's game and on Wednesday in Tales from the Loop, where I'm gonna find out what the fuck happened to my dad. Come watch me cause problems for Rachel on Thursday. We have a lot of fun, always. And yeah, I'm so excited for that. Saturdays, you can find me here. Playing Technocracy Reloaded. I wasn't here last Saturday because midterms and all that, but now that's done, so come find me. And then one other thing, Saratoga by Night. It's a podcast I do. I haven't done it in like 3 months, but there's a lot of stuff you should catch up on there because it's good as hell, and it will be coming back sooner rather than later.
Hello, my name is Jared. You can find me at Real Life Jared. Pretty much on both Twitch and Twitter. Usually my days here are gonna be Sundays. I play video games in the morning with Sean. Right now we're playing Valheim. We're actually next session probably we're pretty comfortable with killing the second boss in Valheim, and I don't know if any of you've played those bosses, but they're no joke. They're pretty hard.
It's a great game.
It is. But after that, you'll see me next Sunday on this game as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
And I am Eldritch Echoes Online. I'm here a lot. next time you'll see me that I'll call out will be Saturday for more Mage, Technocracy Reloaded from Invictus with Love. They stopped the bad guy, but not before he did a thing that probably got millions of people killed. So I'm sure the fallout will be fine for those technocrats. And now for the Ride or Die viewers, it's vote time. Audience, you could vote too. Your vote counts as free willpower for them to use at a future session. We've recorded Hot Dog Wizard, Zaftig Tanzerins, and Zach Rules' votes so far. As usual, players, your votes for each other can restore stability, or it can also restore Quintessence, and it can restore the other thing that I'm forgetting, but you know what it is.
Willpower?
Awareness.
Willpower?
No, willpower is from the audience. Awareness.
Oh, sorry.
We don't call it awareness anymore, though, because that was confusing. What are we calling it, Steve? Help.
Ascension.
Ascension.
Ascension. You can recover your Ascension, your stability, or your Quintessence. Players begin.
I am definitely 100% voting for Sophie/Rachel. For one, just the awesome ideas and showing like what cool mage stuff is. It's not just punch mage stuff, but also just for completely torpedoing her incredible work and plans. And I feel bad about that one, so vote.
Oh, thank you. I am immediately spending that to bring my Quintessence up to 1.
Oh geez. Honorable mention to everybody because everyone did something freaking awesome and totally all that prep by Rachel outside of game, like freaking amazing. However, I did not see Drake coming. That just I don't know. My face felt like the jaw hit the floor, and I still have yet to find it. So, yeah.
The duel over again? Weren't we dueling over some artifact?
Yes, an
And
amulet.
The amulet, which you were awarded officially at the end, it would have been spinning in a circle at the top of the battlefield.
I'll just hand it over to Sophie at the end, like...
Oh no, that was specifically for you. That's a hermetic item.
Oh, then never mind. That's not Sophie's, that's mine.
Sophie wouldn't even accept it. You won it fair and square.
That's
Right.
true.
And it wouldn't be, ew, it's got God
Not
on
only
it.
did you win it fair and... Sorry.
Oh, it'd be, ew, it's got rules on it.
Not only did you win it fair and square, Sophie can't technically use it. She just wanted to see if she could beat her hermetic.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't even know that. That's... Gonna say that, Steve, you gotta get my vote, because for the same reason you gave Rachel your vote, you destroyed Rachel's plans, and because of that, I was able to win. So, thank you very much for that, Steve.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Were it not for you, I would be the one at 1 Quintessence right now.
First, I want to say rigged. That shit, I'm sorry. Sophie would have destroyed you if Drake wouldn't have helped you out.
It's a good thing he did.
100%. But I have to give it to Harry because he just blew everything up. Just fireball everything. That's all he did.
Unbelievable violence.
Fireball.
It's just the way you do it.
Counselor Couch, we got your vote.
Go
ahead, sorry, Eric.
Sorry. I'm also going to give it to Harry because everybody forgets, but he had no plan. He had no planning.
Yep,
and he went in
good point.
and still won.
He's like,
That's a very bad lesson for this young
tip of the
apprentice
hat.
to have learned.
yeah.
Tip of the hat on that one. That was well done.
Note to self, planning's for pussies.
Everything just kind of works out.
No plan, and there was a third fighter in the originally planned two-person fight. So,
Look,
yeah.
my no plan would have screwed me. The third fighter just made there be a second target instead of it all being against me.
Literally, if it weren't for Drake, you would have gotten it.
No, absolutely, I would have gotten pasted. There's no doubt about that in my mind.
I'm gonna vote for Ever because I really like the brief interaction that we had. I like how Gabriel and Sophie are kind of growing closer together, and that's fun.
That was a lot of fun.
Making out's pretty fun.
That's everybody. I think
I
we went
mean,
out of order,
valid.
but everybody got a vote, right? Yeah, okay. Awesome being awesome to each other. You also all get 4 XP, an extra point for dealing with the deep dive into Mage. And normally this is when we would tell you we're leaving the audience to your nightmares, but instead, I'm going to leave you all with another gasp to go with the cliffhanger. How did they know you wouldn't be there?
Huh?
Good night.